Why
right?
would we ever do that?
We're back. I
Who
want to
would
see. Are you
ever
serious?
be that dumb?
Is it glitching again? It better not be glitching
Bad
again.
at this. Fired.
Why is it experiencing
Dismissed.
minor issues? Why is it experiencing minor issues? Why am I being told that my stream is experiencing minor
Why?
issues? So they're saying, oh, your stream is experiencing minor issues.
Trolled.
Fix it, you loser. That's
I
exactly what it's
DDoS
like.
you because we do a little trolling. It's just a minor DDoS attack because we do a little trolling, am I right? Am I right, chat?
Is it still glitching out? It looks like it's glitching out.
I need to go check. 1 second.
Okay. Wait, what? No wonder it's lagging. I changed that, but it didn't save in settings. Means that's why it's lagging, because I'm getting like so many warnings on my end. It actually is lagging. Hoodie, I don't want it to lag at all. That's the problem. Am I able to review the site buffers every once in a while, but nothing else? Are you sure? Interesting. Okay. I guess we'll have to deal with it. I don't know what's happening. My internet is fine today. So now I will just wait for puppy face. I'm gonna drink some water, and then I'm gonna commit a slaughter.
Even this is from your knee, not me.
Okay.
I swear.
Let's game.
Have a paw. Read my line a while ago. Knife.
Bleed, please.
I mean, it's really lonely and people are mean to me a lot.
Oh wait, even though no one's gonna type in chat, you see you can like look at the game and also be able to do chat stuff or whatever. Look in chat.
No, I've been leaving call every time. Get in chat. Because being in call and chat really messes up my life.
Oh, I have an idea.
My
Hopefully this works. You know, by doing this, it's probably gonna make the stream look even worse. But see, does this work? Oh, is it backwards?
What are you doing?
Well, look at my camera.
I can't because I'm not on stream. Being on stream and call.
No, I'm on Discord. Look at my Discord cam.
Oh. Oh, wait. Were there two? What? Why are there two of you?
Wait,
When
why?
did the second one get into this?
Well, there are two of me?
I see the stream pause and the actual game.
Oh, yeah.
What?
The problem is I'm gonna have to also share my screen because,
That's weird. Looks like I get a little flip of chat every time I want to.
I'm also gonna have to share my stream. I'm also gonna still have to share my screen because you're not gonna be able to hear audio if I don't.
Yeah.
Also, I'm closing stuff right
Okay,
now.
so I have like a half-bladed basketball, and I'm trying to stand.
So what are you
This is
trying
a
to do?
horrible idea. So if I fall and crash, you'll know why.
You can't dialogue
'Cause I'm
really.
an that's
You just do now. You're wasting seconds. Okay, from
your
my.
dying on stream would be mega clickbait.
It would. We gotta beat this game. We We wasted so much time starting and ending stream.
I mean, I was really lonely, and people were mean to me a lot.
Why?
So just kind of.
Actually, I'm not gonna ask why people were mean to her. I mean to her.
It's not making me think about the past. I'm about to fall.
Sorry, I just got super curious. You know, we should totally pick out a romance novel to read. That'd be so much fun.
Absolutely not.
Really, even if it was just between us.
Try asking someone who has my name, like Matt Suki.
Ouch.
I'm sorry, this person mean that.
Well, I guess it was my fault for pressing you. I'm like that for things in my past too, you know? Things I feel too embarrassed to experience.
He's nothing else to a lot of things. Just I think it's interested in manga where they I was a bit intense I used to be about my own interests. Makes me think that she'll like to grow out of it too.
Hey, we talking about me?
Grow out of it once she's the lead. No, we were just.
Oh, we were just talking about how our interests have changed over the years. When did you get into manga, Natsuki? Like a couple years ago, I guess. I was already sort of into it before that, but I wasn't really going hard until then.
Aren't you supposed
Oh, sorry. Oh yeah, what was it that inspired you to get more into it? I don't know. I guess, let me think. It was after I discovered a series that I really liked. Yeah, I was just like really fed up with a lot of things, and I got super into this one series that I really related to. Because I had an edgy phase where I just hated everyone around me and wanted to be by myself. Kind of like Yuri.
Monica!
Sorry.
Okay. That's completely wrong, Joe.
It's so cool that you both really found your thing. They're almost like opposites, but it sounds like they would that like they helped you a lot through hard times. You know it.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, what the heck? Is that book even bigger than the last one you were reading?
It's technically slightly longer, but not by very much.
How high do you think it
Only
would
a
go
few
if you
million
stacked
pages.
up the whole series? So he estimates by holding her hand high above her head, sizing up an imagining stack. I should get one of those mangas that's like 50 volumes long so that I can say I read more than you. Not that I had the money for that.
Please, that'd hardly count when your books have only a few words per page.
Yuri! I know, I was just
Yuri,
joking.
hey.
I can never actually read books like yours. It's too boring for me. Yours shoots a glare at Natsuki.
It's not boring.
Debatable. Chill, I said for me, not for you. I can have my own opinion, I just think it's too convoluted.
Fair enough.
Sayori, are those from the floor? Why is she eating the cookies from the floor? I'm not close. Also, wash your hands before touching any of my books.
I heard so stories.
Just do it. The orders are there, even if you can't see them.
Fine.
So he trots out the door and Natsuki follows. Yo, you look a little upset.
What kind of nerves does she have to call my hobby boring? The
Was-
same nerve that you have to call her hobby childish.
Right? Well, she did correct herself.
Thirdly, she was so condescending.
Yo, play a clip of that video. That where that girl saying, "How do you know what's best for me? That's my opinion." I hope you guys know what video I'm talking about. I sound like an idiot if you guys don't know what video I'm talking about.
I don't mind if she's not. It's not much for her. I already understand that it's not for everyone. If she comes how she knows well how much. So how about just leaving me alone the needs and telling me things you hate about it?
I'm sorry, you may be right. This won't be the last time people have strong feelings about what they like and don't like. Especially in the literature club, so I should figure out how to meditate discussions to keep them positive and constructive. For the record, I've always been impressed by the level of creativity in your books, and also your ability to get through them so quickly.
Thank you.
Okay, well, this is something that I'll have to think about and revisit. I'm sure I can help Natsuki find some common ground with you. Okay, this is completely unrelated Doki Doki, but I'm thinking, what if it was like raining on the 4th of July?
The fireworks instantly delight.
I'm just thinking, has that ever happened before?
Probably. With how weather is. Common ground isn't necessary, but it should be respected.
Then either way, I'll do my best.
Like a crossbow. I'm skeptical when it comes to Natsuki. I trust you, Martha, but I'm skeptical. Crap, I actually turned my phone off. Wait. No, I think I turned my phone off.
How do you accidentally turn your phone off?
This is you.
Okay, everyone. We have
a
a special club meeting today. As you know, the literature club is a place where we get to share the things that we are really passionate about. But that also means we should be mindful of how we respond to each other's feelings. I think we have a chance to turn our differences into positive energy for each other. Aren't you being a little dramatic about this? This is important to me. I'm sorry. Oh, sorry. I just feel like I'm being accused of something. No, I'm not accusing anyone of anything. I'm sorry if it came off that way. But a conversation yesterday made me reflect on the power of language, and I thought it would be a good topic for the literature club, don't you think? I'm sure we're going to have different opinion sure we're gonna have differences in opinions a lot. So I need to make sure we're prepared to keep a positive atmosphere in the club. If you say so. Sure. The cool thing about language is that it gives us a lot of different ways to express the same idea or emotion. We have a lot of control over how we want the other person to feel when receiving our thought. This goes for poetry, narratives, casual conversation, basically anything. For example, say, what's your favorite food?
I have them organized by category. Should I start with snacks, or do you mean like full meals? Should I include breakfast?
Oh, jeez. Okay, how about your favorite food?
That's easy. Cherries.
Okay, I don't know what my favorite food is. Probably bananas. I like bananas.
Bananas are pretty pog.
Really? I always thought cherries tasted nasty.
What?
No, she said that on purpose, I think.
Yeah. Cherries are delicious.
She's proving a point. Oh, that's a pretty strong reaction.
Well, I just don't understand how somebody can think cherries are nasty.
My least favorite food is probably a lemon. I hate lemons. Lemons are the worst.
Lemon.
Lemonade is amazing. Lemons are the worst.
Yeah.
How does it make you feel?
I don't know. Sad?
Defensive, maybe.
Sad because someone dislikes lemon.
See, the reason you had such a strong reaction wasn't just because I don't like cherries. It's because you felt like your opinion was under attack. But it's weird, right? Something like taste is completely subjective. But when I say something like, I think cherries taste nasty, I'm using objective language. I'm challenging Sayoi's reality that cherries are delicious with my own, which is that cherries are nasties. Nasties. Wait, hold on. How is that objective when you just said it was only your own opinion? It has to do with the way our brains interpret words. You're talking about the reality of cherries, not your feelings about them. Like Sayori. Let's rewind it for a second and pretend I didn't. But something just got on my computer. It was really strange. Okay, sorry. Let's rewind for a second and pretend I didn't tell you that. I think cherries are nasty.
Good.
So what if instead I said like I've tried cherries and they're not for me. It's the kind of flavor I enjoy.
Well, that's fine.
Why is Sayori like the best demonstration of this? Because she's
cherry.
Yo, Sayori is such an idiot that like she's like the best demonstration for this.
Yeah.
Like I think she actually just had no idea what Monica's saying.
Yeah, she has zero idea what Monica's doing. As long as you don't call them nasty. Nasty is a nasty word. I mean, yeah.
It is. That's the point. Okay, so cherries was kind of a weird example, but I think it gets the point across. This time around, instead of talking about the cherries, I just talked about my feelings and so we didn't get defensive. So instead of clashing with each other, it's like we received an invitation to talk about our differences. What does it have to do with literature? Yo, you don't need to take notes. I'm not gonna quiz you or something.
I know that. I was just...
Cherries are scrumptious. Sorry, I didn't mean to call you out. You can do whatever you like. But does anyone have any thoughts so far? Yeah, I just feel like I should have to put all my language through a filter just to protect someone's feelings. I agree. I 100% agree. I 100% agree with what she just said. I don't care about anyone else's feelings.
Yes.
Okay, because listen, right? Why do I gotta take so much time to think about what to say? I gotta take so much time. It takes so long. Like now I gotta wait for a bit, right? And just think about, ooh, let me say something else so I don't sound offensive. I don't care what they think. Well, you don't have to. The choice is yours on how you want to come across to other people. I like how this Monica voice, it just came to me, you know? I'm only suggesting it as a tool to help turn your differences into a positive experience rather than an argument. Right, Sayori?
Whatever you say, cherry hater.
Okay, if I'm correct, I don't like cherries that much. I could be wrong, but when I
Cherries are...
cherries are fine, I think. Oh, come on.
Cherries are...
Sayori, I actually like cherries. I was just saying that to help demonstrate. I told you
What the heck?
I told you she didn't know.
What the heck? I've been duped. Tricked, backstabbed, and possibly bamboozled.
No, I'm sorry, Sayori. I'll make it up to you later. How about a cherry sundae?
You're welcome to me anytime, my beloved president. Buying people's loyalty. How deplorable.
Oh, like you wouldn't tone down a free sundae, Yuri? You were certainly a fan of those cupcakes I brought in the other week.
That was, I mean... I was reading and not keeping track of them.
Okay, well, Salatum. Okay, that's enough. We're getting off topic. So now that we have the gist of it, I almost said gist. Now that we have the gist of it, how about we try it with something more relevant to the club? Thank you. I did say, what does that have to do with books and literature? Like manga, right? Let's try to have a productive discussion about our differences in opinion. Yo, do you want to start?
I'd rather not, no.
Well, too bad. This is my literature club. I control the files. How come?
Because... not seeing how anything productive can come from them.
Okay, I'm about to type the Yuri delete command. Hold up. Yeah, I did it. Now she's gone.
It's just gonna start a fight.
No, it'll be fine. That's why I'm here to moderate. Let's just have a calm and rational discussion. Yeah, give me a little more credit. I'm not a child. You don't have to coddle my feelings. I always think it's more respectable to just speak your mind. His expression changes at that word. So Monica recalls being respected was the crux. What? How do you pronounce that? Crux of the matter for you. Well, the point of the exercise isn't exactly like.
It's fine. I have nothing against you personally. You can enjoy whatever you like. I just prefer more depth and nuance in my reading material. I look for stories that are more sophisticated beyond the surface level.
But I don't. Oh, well, that's just a misunderstanding.
So,
Man. I thought you were gonna say that manga's for children or something. Like, I don't hear enough of that. But there's plenty of deep manga.
I'm not clueless about manga.
Is my game working, by the way? Can I? No, I can't. I still can't right click.
Haha.
Is that something in the settings? I want to right click. Like, I really want to right click. And I can't. And it makes me sad. Or the controls. I want the controls. How do I change my controls?
How do you delete people from the character top? I'm not curious about manga. I've been there for manga.
What? Are you serious? How come you never told me?
I'm past something in my life. I really prefer not to revisit it. I prefer more mature things now.
Excuse me? Okay, hold on. Can I jump in here? Let's try to keep things subjective. Because if you imply that manga is immature, then aren't you implying that someone is immature for being into it? Or maybe it's immature to judge people for having a different taste than yours.
Not seriously.
No, wait. Oh, yeah. Sorry.
Nobody's immature. I read what Pokemon manga and really fancy, and I love them both in their own way.
I think Sayori is just Imma. Okay. It's good that you like it, but I still find it boring. Boring isn't subjective. Okay, it bores me, that's subjective. But, I mean, the thing about...
This is ridiculous. Do you see why I didn't want to participate in this?
Okay, well, then why did you participate?
I knew it was just gonna make people upset.
Yeah, you don't know how to be subjective, you idiot. I'm not upset. Like I said, I don't care what other people think. But I always got the impression that you secretly looked down upon me, so I'm glad my suspicions were confirmed.
That's not true at all. You're making us up. Can't blame me for getting to something nobody else has the least bit of respect for the things I'm into. I'm not saying to look down upon as people who make fun of me for just being myself and minding my own business.
What? Have you looked in the mirror? Tell me again about respect after calling all of my interests immature.
You can't. Please stop. Please. You don't mean the things you're saying right now. Let's just be friends.
This is the first Yuri and not Suki argument, like ever.
Yo, Pog.
I didn't mean for this to happen.
Well, it did. So please don't invite yourself to try to solve other people's problems next time, okay?
She didn't. Yuri's piercing words send the club room into a choked silence as she gathers her things. Yuri proceeds to choke everybody. Then they die. Holy Bojangles! I never heard her sound like that before. She must be so angry. Well, you weren't very nice either, so I was just saying.
How did this happen?
It's my fault. Joey wasn't wrong. I should have. Shouldn't have tried to moderate a conflict when I know how bad I am at dealing with conflicts.
The
Dang it! I hate myself. Why do I gotta do that every
conflict.
time? It was a really stupid thing for me
Why
to
not?
do.
It's nobody's fault, and it wasn't stupid. I think the club is a nice person. Nobody is a nice person. Nobody would have expected this. Like, this was something about the things we really love.
Honestly, she kind of brought it upon herself. Like I said, I don't care if you're not in the manga, but if you actually look
Not gonna
down
lie,
on
yeah.
people, oh, I don't, what happened? Did you say something?
I approve of I approve of Natsuki saying this. Approved.
Hmm.
Puppy face approved. Puppy face dog man approved.
Wait, what did she say? Wait, which one? Which part? Which?
Puppy face dog man approved.
I'm so lost. What thing? What did you?
Honestly, she kind of brought it upon herself.
Oh, like I said, I don't care if you're not in the manga, but if you actually look down on other people, for it, that's kind of the point. I was trying to make in the first place. It's not about sugarcoating things. It's about recognizing and understanding our differences. Okay, but here's the thing about that. Yui actually looks down on me. It has something to do with her word choice or anything like that. It's nothing to do with her word choice, anything like that. Oh, she's taller than you. So I see what you're trying to do, but I really think the problem here is her. Not just the way we talk to each other, right? I mean,
She isn't like that. She don't want to than you're giving her credit for it.
debatable.
Yeah. I'm super reflecting on this. I actually think everyone should.
It'll be fine. I'll figure something out. But I'm just like saying that instinctively. I'm just setting myself up to cause more problems. This wasn't your fault, Monica. You don't have to beat yourself up over it. You asked me, it's good that the truth finally came out, because I could just move on now. Scrumptious. It's fine, I promise.
I said that.
Let's just get out. Okay, for me, we said at the same time. On my audio, we said at the same time. Let's just get our.
For me, I said that way for you.
What I do, I wait for you to say it. Should I stop waiting for you to say it? So I just go and say it?
Yeah, let's just see who can get the scrumptious first.
Oh, cool. Okay, let's get our mind off this. Okay. In fact, it's a good opportunity to read some manga without having to worry about feeding your superiority complex.
Don't be mean. I'll talk to read manga or whatever you want. Don't be mean to my friends, okay?
Sorry, I'm just bitter. Everything will be okay. I mean, I don't have the answers, but I at least know that we're all good people and don't want to hurt each other.
Debatable.
This will be a learning experience. Monica says that, but her uneasiness is given away by how much she has to force the reassuring tone in her voice. This is bound to happen eventually. Natsuki and Yuri have always engaged with each other, the least amount of anyone, and this is the reason. As Sayori and Natsuki proceeded to distract themselves with manga, Monica sighs to herself, unable to shake her worried thoughts. Will the club really have to just come to terms with the fact that some members will be incompatible with each other? Monica desperately doesn't want to admit that, and she knows Sayori doesn't either. But for once, a solution doesn't seem to be in sight. And a side story, question mark? Good side story. That was a good side story.
That was a Pog side story. How long have you been streaming?
Let's see. Hopefully it's been 30 minutes. Let's see. I'm scared.
Hopefully.
I'm worried. It didn't feel long. It didn't feel like long at all.
It turns out it's just like been 5 hours.
It's been 30 minutes. Okay, it's been 29 minutes. I mean, probably maybe 32 because, like, you know, there was
Or the other streams.
Actually, okay, in reality, it's been 10 minutes. Not 10? Sorry, not 10. 40 minutes, I guess. But that's not bad. That's still not bad. Still not bad. Considering we had, like, a lot of difficulties, issues, you know?
I mean, we've streamed 5 hours.
A new day arrives. Sailor arrives at the club room earlier than usual. That is not late. As she enters, it appears to be empty still. So she sits down at a desk and pulls out a sheet of paper pinned to jot down her thoughts. Sayori has made a habit of scribbling her thoughts and feelings onto paper whenever possible, as it tends to serve as her best inspiration for poetry.
My heart feels vacant because the ship sailed away.
Yo.
Yo.
That's what he just came out of nowhere and just said, yo.
Yo.
I want to redo that. I want to redo that line. I want to redo that line. I'm redoing that line.
Alright.
I delivered that really bad.
Yo.
I delivered that poorly. Starting over. Nothing happened.
That is amazing.
Nothing ever happened. A new day arrives. Sayori arrives at the club. Na. Yo.
Yo. Natsuki.
Natsuki pokes her head out from behind the closet door. What?
You what?
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to scare you. But it would have been a lot more awkward if I didn't say anything. I just want me to listen to your poetry thing. In on your poetry thing.
Yeah. Thanks for realizing that.
Should I let you finish that up then?
Oh no, it wouldn't. I mean, I just do whatever is convenient. You're not interrupting.
This is just a really funny thought to me. Like, because I'm imagining Sayori is sitting at, like, that front desk, right where Sayori and Natsuki's hands are. And then Natsuki is just right in the closet back there.
No. Wonder what she was doing. Maybe she was reading that one comic.
Where's Monica, by the way?
Oh, she's out in the hallway.
Huh, why? I think Natsuki and Sayori probably have, like, the best connection ever.
Oh. No. Just in case she runs into Yuri. Sometimes Yuri's too nervous to come to the club room by herself, so...
How? Well, I'm too nervous to come into the club with myself. Oh. Jesus, y'all really let things bother her for that long?
She can't control her feelings. To some people, it's really hard to cope when the bad thought gets in your head. I mean, hanging yourself fixes it. Maybe you can distract yourself for a little while.
Stabbing yourself twice in the stomach and once
in the heart.
It's the same thing.
Yes. It means it's you and your thoughts again. It comes back.
Ah.
Hmm?
I just want us to have a normal club meeting. It's a lot easier to pretend it never happened if we all just ignore it and move on. Natsuki is speaking my language. I love her. Look, I swear to God, every time there's like a conflict at school, every time something stupid happens, I'm always involved in any type of conflict, by the way. So, because I'm just a horrible person, and I want to get myself involved because I like causing trouble. But, people said, ooh, let's talk about it. And I was like, no, I don't want to talk about it. Let's just move on. Who cares? We're gonna forget about it anyway. We're kids. Exactly. Who cares? I don't want to be bothered by this. So stupid. Her opinion of me doesn't matter anyway. Besides, it makes me feel really guilty, and I hate that too.
It's okay to have feelings. Doesn't make you weak. Let's figure this out together.
Fine. No, because you're good at this stuff.
Let's try coming up with a hockey team. Maybe we can help understand where your bad feelings are coming from.
I was happy with the way things were before we had to have that conversation yesterday.
Okay, the conversation made you upset. But you're being mean about manga?
Maybe. I doubt it though. Because my friends and other people make fun of manga all the time, but I just brush it off and ignore them. But something about it really got to me this time. And I hate that I'm letting this happen.
Is it because it came from Yuri?
No, why would that matter? I mean, well, maybe. I just... I hate that she thinks she's so better than me just because she likes to pretend to be all sophisticated. Yeah, that's what it is. At least other people decide they don't like me or manga or whatever. But Yuri acts like she's too good to even give it a chance. She did give it a chance. What?
I'm sorry. You don't deserve a chance.
Yeah, exactly.
Why would you give your books a chance?
Never. After this, obviously not.
What about before this?
Still no, because they're too long. Too long. Well,
Exactly.
I won't until I got bored, which wouldn't take very long. See? Pretty much what I mean. But if you actually keep an open mind, then it's not hard to realize that a story can be deep and meaningful without being needlessly complicated.
I see. You know, I don't like James' book.
Good for you, Natsuki doesn't. Yeah, but you like manga more, right?
Yeah.
Sailor shakes her head. Oh, rejection, dude.
Oh, dang. I like them both. I like them in different ways, but I like them both. And the manga's something really, it's really honest and fun and just easy to go with, like go with. The fantasy has a lot to interpret and uncover, and it's really rewarding to have just some good quiet time together with us.
This is just random, but I really want Dan Salvado to make Doki Doki Minus. Which is just the same game.
Just you only get half of the story. You
No.
only get half of the story.
As the same game, as the same thing as
You only
this.
get part one of the side stories.
It's the same thing as this, but you only
get part
no.
one of the
So,
side stories.
it's the same thing as this, but you start at Act 2, and then it just stays at Act 2 until it ends, and then it ends with you deleting Monica, and then the side stories take place when the timeline that Sayori's dead. I think that'd be interesting.
I feel like, you know, Doki Doki Minus, you only get Act 1 of the game, and you only get part 1 of all the side stories.
You only get 3 side
$30.
stories, probably. Yeah, 3 side stories.
You only get 3 side stories and part 1 of them both. Well, all 3 of them.
Wait, did I skip that dialogue? Oh, wait,
But the most important thing is that
yeah, I skipped this.
In fact, yeah, I already read that one.
You did? Oh, I don't know what you ever read that.
Yeah. But the most important thing is that both the manga and the fantasy are true to themselves. So I love them both. There's room for both of them to be in the same club together. If you like books, I feel like just maybe you have a lot more in common than you would think.
Oh, you read in the literature club? How do you get along with everyone so well? I always get into fights with people. Like, first it was with Monica when I was new to the club, and then it was you, and now it's Yuri. And I'm always like, oh, that person being such a joke, and if they just realized, then we could at least get along. But nobody else has this problem. I just keep running away from the reality that everybody's just a joke to me because nobody likes
Your
me.
reality.
And I don't know why, but I don't know why, and I don't know what to do about it. I don't know what's wrong with me. I hate it.
Natsuki.
This was way more like a Natsuki and Sayori side story. I'm sorry. Sayori puts a comforting hand on Natsuki's shoulder.
Yeah.
This is Monica and Yuri?
That's so cool.
I'm remembering this is
This
Monica,
is Monica and Yuri.
I think, right? Yeah. Yeah, this is Monica and Yuri.
Yo, guy standing. The only photo of guy standing is him sitting. You're a wonderful person. You deserve to be loved as much as anyone else. Everyone has different ways they like to communicate, and you know what? And, and sometimes that just makes it harder for us to understand each other. I think that sometimes we get lucky and we make friends who are really good at any kinds of communication. It's like you magically connect with them. But other times, even if people are really nice, it's easier for them to get to misunderstand or like misunderstand each other, get the communication wrong. Something that Yuri struggles a lot with still. And it can be really hard, like to take like reflection and self awareness and vulnerability.
I'm bad at that one. Vulnerability. I always have to be the strongest.
What do you mean? Tell me about that part of you.
Well, sounds stupid, but I'm really used to people being mean to me. Same. Like my friends, and I guess my dad, like when I don't get good grades or even stupid things like if my room isn't clean. So what am I gonna do? Cry about it? If I let myself get upset, then it's just letting them win. I'm better than that. I'm better than all of them. So things always have to be everyone else's fault. It feels like it's sometimes if something goes wrong and there's even a tiny hint that it might be my fault, then I just get really angry and I find ways to blame everything else instead.
You see yourself as better than Yuri?
If I said that, then I would just sound really full of myself.
No. Our thoughts and our feelings are two different things. Even if we don't like our feelings, we have to understand them. We have to learn more about themselves. It's part of vulnerability, you know? Accepting that we have feelings and that we don't like. It's okay.
I hate that.
Us not liking Yuri.
My feelings make me a bad person. My feelings just want to tell me that I'm so much better than her. That she's a judgmental know-it-all who struck her in her edgy phase and that I'm just way above that garbage. I'm terrible for feeling that way.
Yeah, in her edgy phase. That's how it ends.
Edgy phase with knives. Where she likes knives. Her edgy phase where she likes knives.
Yeah. You are not your feelings.
But
You are not your feelings. Say that to yourself out loud.
I'm not my feelings.
That's the way I like to picture it. That you know those feelings are like your rule. You know when you are having a dream and when you can do when you think you can do anything. You live in the same every day. And even if you can ignore them each other most of the time, you're gonna run into each other every now and then. It's gonna make you feel like
What kind of like connection is that? And even if you can't know it each other most of the time, you're gonna run into each other, and every now and then it's gonna make you feel like poop.
So the other option is to get to know each other. We can communicate and learn from each other. Maybe even help each other change for the better. Does that help you understand?
You know so much about this stuff. What?
That can be really hard to get over.
Is she talking about me? Because we don't live together. I assume she's probably talking about Tech guy, but they don't live together. But I know what she means. I know what she means actually, because I have a key to her house.
Yeah.
Or something like that. Because I think I can get in her house whenever I want to. So technically, same thing.
Yeah, you can just walk in there. Practically a roommate. Called depression.
Depletion?
Ah.
She's like the happiest person I know.
Not my feelings.
I want to be a good person like you.
Oh, you little sweetheart.
Why didn't they do this as like a connection to the Sayori and Asuki out? This feels like so much like Natsuki and Sayori out.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Little sweetheart. They're all good people. You, Yuri, and Monica. I think Yuri will eventually learn that about you.
Oh god, you know I just thought of. I hope we don't have like a really long monologue like this with Julie and Monica. Monica talking to Yuri about the same stuff. Yeah.
Imagine if like this is what the CG is, just the
I'm still remaining silent, feeling a little overwhelmed. Spicy is kind reassurance, a complicated mixture of pain and sadness seems to fill her, as through flowing from a wound inside her. Was it a result of her vulnerability? No, it wasn't. I thought she was inflicted a wound after becoming vulnerable. She began to rediscover an old wound, one that cannot simply be bandaged and left alone any longer. Okay, let's now Monica and Yuri, probably. Oh!
Yo, we're getting it.
Ah.
You're getting it, yo, let's
Mm,
go.
Baby, let's go!
Machine.
Yes, got the vending machine.
Let's
It looks so good.
go.
Ow, I hit my knee. Ow.
Ah,
Yuri, what are
How
you
you
doing
hit
all
your
the way
knee?
over there? Over here. I was looking for you. Getting snacks by the
Hey.
vending machine.
please don't yell at me.
I'm not gonna yell at you. I would just want to say that I'm sorry about what happened yesterday. It's unfair for me to put everyone on the spot like that. Next time I won't try to jump in and solve everyone's problems. I guess it's a bad habit of mine.
You're not mad at me?
I thought you were the one who mad at me.
I was so yesterday.
Interesting. Monica is like usually always smiling.
Smiling.
It curls up, recalling the details of argument.
I can't even have a normal conversation without saying something wrong and making everyone upset.
Hold on, that's not what happened at all. Let's talk about this, okay? Oh, look at that. Soccer tryouts, bake sale, music stuff. What is that? Is that like blocked off? Is it under construction? Look at that vending machine. Look at that rip off. Look at that rip off Sprite right there. Look at that rip off Sprite. Look at that rip off Gatorade.
Let's go. Was that a full pack of Gatorade? Let's go.
She pauses for a second and then manages a nod. Monica takes a seat next to her on the
wish we
staircase.
had a visual.
Doesn't look like they're sitting at the staircase. Oh yeah, we'll get a visual. Because of the Monica. No, wait. Yeah, this is Monica and Yuri side. Sorry.
Yeah. I just can't get them away.
What kinds of negative thought patterns?
What? Everyone hates me. I should have given her a Yuri. I should have given Yuri a memorial voice for that. Especially Bald Boy.
Oh, that's terrible. I don't think Natsuki hates you.
How do you know?
Because Monica thinks back to the time that she herself found herself in She herself found herself in an altercation with Natsuki, and how a display of maturity from
Why is
Monica,
it cold oven when you in cold food and out hot?
and how a display of
what
maturity
the
from
vibe
Monica
from
was
getting
enough
it
for
up.
Natsuki to reevaluate her own feelings as well. I think Natsuki is just naturally offensive. I think she acts mean when she feels the need to protect herself, but you know, she is really not a bad person. In fact, I think she can be really thoughtful and considerate. She just, well, I guess the way it works is that she wants to receive some degree of kindness first before she feels comfortable returning it.
Oh, what that is a burden on me. Stop with the words, please. Make people like me. Every time I open my mouth, to just
She shakes her head. Yuri does stuff with her head. So, yo, can you believe it? They actually said the word tugs on her hair while she's tugging her hair. Can you believe it?
oh, yo.
It's okay, Yuri. You don't need to beat yourself up. I think everyone would like you if they had a chance to get to know you. Please beat yourself up.
Come on, I wish we had a visual. Unfortunately, the opposite is true.
I feel like if there's like another black screen, there's probably gonna be a visual.
What? That's why I'm not talkative anymore in the first place.
Anymore.
Yo, let's go. Everybody used to think I was weird and talk about me behind.
What all this Joey backstory we getting?
It's happening. That's just what happens when I draw attention to myself. Suki, even said she found it more respectful when people speak their mind. But didn't, and you hated me anyway. It was enough to confirm my fears.
Honestly, I feel
Each have fears
Joey
confirmed.
feels like a decent amount more confident in the side stories.
Yeah.
Like not by a lot, but like a bit
From
more
the
confident.
time before the bomb.
Before the hot man showed up. But Sayori and I like you, and we've
Before
gotten to
the
know you
Yankees.
a lot by now. Right? Sayori doesn't seem to have a response. Hey, what do you think of Natsuki?
I wish we had a visual. I can just tell by the music. I can't think about her.
That's not what I meant, really.
I just
Scrumptious. I was just wondering if
Dang
you had
it.
an
I didn't
opinion
read
of
the
her. What is it?
That's okay. Seems to bring out the worst in me. Especially when I'm really ashamed. Also, I like to think of myself as a sophisticated person, scamming children out of their money.
Oh, is that your
So
line?
for someone like me, Morgs, it feels like I'm treated like an inferior, despite my ties.
Say your words, please.
That's just, it makes me think bad things about her. That's the start of a Morgs episode. Everyone else seems to like her. The only explanation is that it's me who's doing something wrong again. Now your feelings about her are wrong. Oh.
What?
I fell. Remember that deflated basketball? Yeah, I tried to stand. 1 foot.
No,
It
Yuri.
didn't work out so
Things
well.
are never wrong.
They're just not right.
That's the thing. Feelings are never right or wrong, you know. They're just a state of being that we don't always have control over. But that doesn't mean they have to control us. I feel like that's something I learned around when I first started the club. We can hate ourselves for feeling a certain way about things. We can, just acknowledge that they exist and try to understand them better. I can never be mad at you for just feeling a
Standing
certain
on it.
way. It's about how you handle them. And I think working through feelings is a great opportunity for teamwork.
We're getting 2 long monologues.
Your was a dejected expression.
You make it sound so easy.
Oh, by the way, visuals time is coming. By the way, probably.
You're so mature. I wish we had a visual.
Nothing's happening.
So
You're just sitting
good
down.
with People. I feel like a child in comparison.
Oh, Yuri, I'm far from perfect, but these are
I
these
wish
are
we
learned
had a
skills. They
visual.
didn't come naturally to me either. It's really hard to reflect on yourself and separate your feelings from your thoughts.
I just want to be a good person. Hard to be when you're bored.
I think it takes a good person to get this far.
That's not good enough.
I mean, you think it takes a good person to get this far in the game? Sorry.
Gaming. I just want to be able to communicate it with to her.
Communicate what?
How I feel. How it makes me feel frustrated and upset when you're so negative and dismissive about the things that mean so much to me. I feel like I almost broke my leg. Ow. And how it... how it reminds me of me. So I know what it feels like being misunderstood and angry at everyone. I know that telling yourself you're better than everyone is just a defense mechanism. We're just people. I'm fragile and unstable. I'm just getting in the way. I can't stand it when pieces disturb like this.
Yeah, you can't focus on your reading when the piece is disturbed, right?
Because the literature club should be happy for everyone.
Now Monica looks at Yuri in adoration. Like Sayori must be rubbing off on me because I really want to hug you now. I wish we had a God.
I wish we had a visual.
I was busy saying I wish we had a visual. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to make you uncomfortable.
No, I mean, well, if you wanted to, then I wouldn't really mind.
Monica pulls Yuri into a short embrace. I wish we had a visual. It's so gentle, and I love when you communicate your feelings. I feel lucky to get to see that side of you, and I'm sure Natsuki would too. I wish we had a visual.
Say it with me, chat. I wish we had a visual. I can write her a letter.
Are they still hugging? Oh, letter, what a great idea.
Just because I'm not good at talking, especially under pressure. I always put my feelings best to me, and I forget to say all the important things, and I say things that I don't mean.
I think a letter would be wonderful. Such a nice way to communicate. Let's phrase hard with determination.
People usually gravitate towards me like they do for you and Sayori. My personality just isn't suited for that.
You don't really graduate to Monica necessarily.
Yeah. And I wouldn't want it to be. But something has learned that friendships don't always magically appear out of thin air. For instance, I would never have seen myself making friends with someone like Sayori. We're opposite in a lot of ways. But I'm friends with her because she puts so much effort into understanding me so that we can get along. I do the same for you too. You give me a lot of time and patience. We didn't. She felt the same way.
She doesn't. If
I wish we had a
if me and Natsuki are the same person, then she doesn't. Natsuki? Yuri nods.
I thought that if I wanted to make more friends, that I had to be somebody that I'm not with. There's that person in a magical formula that I had to follow in order to make someone like me. And just think that it feels like me, to think that. So occupied with thinking by myself that I failed to understand any other people.
Yuri shakes her head.
Friendships always happen when you're thinking of the other person. And you offer time and effort to understand them and respect them and trust them. Yes, like, oh, I'm a very good person. So I learned through my observations in the literature club.
Observations? Monica's caught by surprise, but those things that you were writing down? Yuri has always kept to herself so much that it's so unusual to hear her suddenly talking about the club like this. Yuri gently smiles at herself.
Wish we had a visual or something. You always let me listen to your thoughts about other people. Sayori too. It makes me happy because I learn a lot of things.
It's so sweet. I had no idea it meant that much to you. I never thought much of it, but in the past weeks, Yuri always seemed to be especially attentive when it came into the problems and concerns of others. I wish we had visual. I wanted to listen. And know more about her friends in the club. Oh, baby. Oh, is it time?
I wish we had a visual.
It's time. It's time for the visual. It's true. So and Monica are naturally more comfortable with each other, people, and can with other people, and can more easily work through situations of conflicts. But that doesn't mean that it's something. Everyone's strengths and weaknesses and the capacity improve. And the first step towards improving oneself and is a reflection of self-awareness. Something that Yuri never gave herself enough credit for, but the Monica could not recognize as an incredible trait. With that, her confidence in the club was restored. Oh,
0.4.
God, what? Are you serious?
It pulled me into a visual.
A very shy girl with long, pretty hair was wandering the bustling lunchtime hallways, her fist pressed in her collarbone. Who? That was a very good description of Yuri. No,
Yeah.
no, not really. Just the hair. I think it's just hair and shy. Ah, the song's a banger.
Fire.
When she finds the literature club president's classroom, she stands at the door, glancing all around her before peering inside. They just talking about Yuri. Monica's sitting and chatting with a group of unknown friends. I'm so confused.
So,
Yes, this was a bad idea after all. What is happening? Monica glanced toward the door, making the girl panic and duck out of sight. Okay, it's definitely Yuri. Before she can regain composure and decide for her to leave, the classroom door gently opens. Yuri, what a surprise to see you during lunch. Yuri squeaks a response. What? Is everything okay? Yuri shakes her head. Say line.
I said one second.
Oh, my bad. Now I gotta wait for puppy face. Gotta wait for him to come back. Writing an epic diss track. Why did I just say the track? I'm just writing a song. This song's a banger. Did the song just repeat itself? You know what? Whatever. The song is a banger. I'm amazing at writing lyrics to songs. Yeah. Come on now. Dun dun dun. Oh. Oh, you're back. Welcome back. Okay, speak words.
I'm not back. Just say the lines.
Oh wait. Oh, I'm saying. Oh, I'm Yuri now. Why am I Yuri?
Yeah.
Why making it weird? Squid. Why can't you just read? Okay.
Fine, you're gonna wait a solid few minutes.
I don't know how to write letters. Oh, thank goodness, I thought there was some kind of emergency. Monica briefly glanced over her shoulder at her other friends. If you want some help, we can go find an empty classroom or something. Is that okay? I feel bad taking you away from your friends. It's totally fine, I promise. We weren't really doing anything. One sec. Monica trots back into her classroom, says something like, I gotta go to her friends, and then grabs a pen off her desk before returning to Yuri. Okay, let's find somewhere quiet. Yuri nods and follows Monica as the two of them set off. How are you today? Me? Well, yes. Oh gosh, sorry, I was just caught off guard. I'm doing well today, just tired. I never seem to get enough sleep during the week. How come? Oh, I don't know. I think you're just easily distracted. I get really sucked into things and start neglecting the time. Same. Oh, me too. I do that too. Huh. Hey, this classroom's empty. Let's go in here. After being inside, Monica opened the classroom door and the two of them entered. Yuri's moment of relaxation ends. Watch Monica puts two chairs up to the same desk, then obeys as Monica beckons her to take a seat. She stares down at the empty desk. You're nervous. I don't want to do this. We don't have to. We can come up with something else. Oh, that was complete American talk. Yuri shakes her head. It's my chance to do something good. I need to take initiative. Gosh, you must be so really determined. I know how hard it is to step out of your comfort zone. I'll be sure to encourage you. Aya puts through her anxiety and grabs a handful of lined paper from her notebook. Then she picks up a pen. Oh, wait, why is this image so cute? That's adorable. Hey, left-handed, that's neat. Yeah. No, I don't have to worry about bumping your arm. Monica playfully rubs her shoulder against Yuri's. Sorry, I'm just being silly,
Looks
I
like
guess.
I came back in time to see the visual.
Uh-huh. It's adorable.
Yeah, that's great.
Anyway, how about we start by listing the different things you want to say to her? Scrumptious.
Scrumptious. I said it.
Yeah,
Haha.
probably. Yeah, you probably did. Yuri thinks.
I feel embarrassed all of a sudden.
Oh, that's okay. How about some of the things you said to me yesterday?
But never mind. I guess I'll try.
Yuri thinks for a moment longer, attention and invident. And she writes the word reflection. That's the name of the thing!
Pog. This is my reflection on our behavior. The key question is why we act like this towards each other, but we should be able to be separate friends with Sarah and Monica.
That's me.
Huh. Yes, it is. I was gonna say, why say her name, by name? It's right next to. So.
Yuri thinks. Oh, was she talking in the third person? I'm so lost. The key question is why we act like this towards each other, but have been able to separately be friends with Sayori and Monica. Why? That's not how people talk when you're right next to someone. Yuri thinks.
I've been able to be friendly with two of you because you've taken the time to understand and lead and interests.
Scrumptious. The same goes for Natsuki too.
I
You
wasn't
started.
scrumptious, haha.
What? What'd you say?
You said scrumptious, and that was not a scrumptious.
That was. That was That's That's How isn't that How isn't that
Not
Wait, there's a different. Wait. Oh, there is a different. I never.
Two M's.
Oh, I didn't think.
Idiot. -1 from your scrumptious tally.
Wait, you can. Wait, what? You can guess that exists? We started off as pretty hostile to each other because I was so worried about getting what I wanted, but she just wanted to be respected more than anything else. Once I stopped making it all about me, she was able to do the same. I wish my right click worked.
I want to do that too.
So what kinds of things do you want to do for her?
I want.
I'm so lost. Like, it looks like they're sitting on the same chair.
No.
Is that just me, or does it look like they're sitting on the same chair?
They are.
No, but no, you missed it. You can't say anything. Because look. It says, if you could go back that far.
Oh. That's stupid.
Watch this as Monica pulls 2 chairs up to the same desk. See? Looks like they're sitting on the same chair.
I like it when people respond positively to things I talk about, not just brush me off. I like when my feelings are taken seriously. When you say or you trust that I want to be a good person, but I'm not doing a good job at it.
Write those things down.
Okay.
You'll write some things down. I think the most important thing to remember here is that Natsuki is feeling vulnerable. So we should make sure that the letter puts her first. I love that face. I love that face. I love that face. Monica's doing. I love that face. I love that face.
Yeah.
I love that face. Face is glorious. It's hard when you're feeling hurt, but it never helps to just tell someone all the things that they're doing wrong. I think first you have to make sure that they know you're ready to respect them and listen to them and admit the thing that you feel you could do better. What accent am I doing? Is that British or Australian? I can't tell. And finally, you asked what you would like in return. How does the sound for the structure? How does that sound for the structure?
British.
Yeah, I was thinking. Yeah, it sounds British. That sounds more British. It could be 3 paragraphs, one for each of those points.
Aussie accent is kind of.
Good eye, Moy. It's me, Tyler Buck.
Oh, Aussie accent is more. Is what I meant.
Well, Moy's is
It
British.
is my.
Moy's is British.
Monica
Moy's is British.
Studios.
I don't understand
I
how.
like that.
But Moy's is British. I'm so lost.
I like that. I like. My thoughts would have told them so organized. I have no idea what to come up with any stuff. Should give them all weird accents. On the final episode. Because that's like the final hurrah. They're so amazing at this.
Oh, stop. You done? I want that. I want that. We're both smiling at each other. I want that. Give me that. Give me that. I
Yeah.
want that. I want that. Please. You've done so much more than I have, you know? You spend so much time
Thank
reflecting
you.
and being open-minded. That's the hardest thing for anyone to do. All I'm doing is helping you put it on a piece of paper. So I think you're the amazing one. Scrumptious.
Scrumptious.
God.
I
We
did
probably
it.
okay.
You
In
said it
my
first.
in my mic, I said it first, but it's probably you who said it first. In reality, if we were right next to each other, Monica gives Yuri's
reality.
hand a quick squeeze. But as she lets go, she's caught by surprise when Yuri cuts her finger. Oh, I thought she said cuts her fingers. Cuts her fingers to hook Monica's hand in place. For a while, they sit like that in silence, save for the ocean, the occasional scratching of Yuri's pen against the paper.
The ocean.
Yo, I can respect the fact that I'm looking down at the paper. It's actually before it was actually like completely blank. They didn't have to do that, but they did.
Yeah.
Nah, I respect that.
Yesterday you told me something that I'm thinking about a lot.
What was that?
Thinking about how feelings aren't right or wrong. It's just a state of being we need to come to terms with. And maybe think about how a person's behavior isn't always how they decide to be. Very being rational. Also made up of their past experiences and their insecurities. I think that helps me see other people as actual people rather than the insignificant side of characters who are out to get me somehow. Insignificant
side characters.
Everybody.
Hey,
That's everyone in this game.
besides
Game is
Monica.
just full of insignificant
Is-
side characters. Yeah.
Is that how you feel about Natsuki? Yuri nods.
But in reality, everyone is trying their best and everyone should be happy.
Monica peels over at Yuri's paper, but to her surprise, Yuri pulls it in closer, partially covering with her arm. I
You know,
thought
that's
to be
always
able
me
to.
in, like in math class or something. Like I'm
what was-
covering my answers because I think they're like stupid. Just like kind of when teachers walking around, just kind of cover the answers I think that are stupid, like with my.
Come on, and why would I
like,
cover my answers?
If I didn't
Because
do a question or something.
I'm okay. Here's the thing. The way it works in my school is that if they see I have wrong answers, they just give us more time. They-
In my school, it's just they walk around, yo, you have that wrong. My teacher actually, elaborates, but some teachers are just like, that's wrong.
okay, let's just talk about teachers real quick. It's something that I don't understand about just like math, right? And learning, math, mainly math. Is that
Why
like
is math the most
you know,
important subject?
on you're on like a test, right? And like I don't understand this question. Please help, Mrs. Teacher. They just repeat. They just say the question. Like, how is that gonna help?
I know, but
Like, let's say
are
the
we talking about,
question.
like, practice tests
No,
or just
like on like
or
a
just tests?
practice test. I guess both.
Bruh.
Like, let's say I'm gonna read this thing of
Actual
Vaseline.
tests I understand because it's supposed to test your knowledge.
Yeah,
But
But,
practice
like-
tests, why?
It's like they're just
And
saying
then they're like,
they just repeat it. I don't understand. It doesn't make sense.
yeah. Also, earlier today, I cut my big toe while popping, like, not popping, like breaking pencils with it.
Okay, that's your problem. I have to be able to read it to help you out, you know.
It's okay. My thoughts are a little more organized now after being able to talk to you about it. Now that I'm putting it on paper, I actually realize I prefer this. I prefer others not to read it.
Oh my God, she's smiling. Yuri's smiling. Yuri's smiling. Alert!
Cringe.
Yuri's smiling. Guys, Yuri's smiling. Yuri
Critical
laughs
alert.
softly at herself, a real expression. I told you she's smiling.
Yeah.
I'm kind of glad to hear that, actually. I somehow keep finding ways to butt into this whole thing. I've done enough damage. But it's also been so wonderful talking about this. I mean, I always thought you were really smart, but Yuri smiles.
I will always be terrible at these things. I mean, you're also terrible at killing yourself because you had to try 3 times.
What?
They finally got the right spot. People are just so incomprehensible to me. I mean, it's incomprehensible why you stabbed yourself 3 times in the chest when I say yes to loving you. I'll never get the hang of
Hang!
being
Ha ha ha! So Yuri's dead. Ha! Sorry.
Hank.
Ha!
Hank. But listening to you has really helped me in make some simple things. Hank. So just don't call it damage, please.
That's a lot. Monica gives Yuri a gentle smile.
I can't believe I came to this club looking for fantasy geeks, but all I got was real friends who value me. She says that like it's just kind of disappointing.
I hate friends who
Ugh,
value
I
me.
came to this club looking
Is
for
that a
fantasy
joke?
geeks, but I found stupid friends.
Oh, it's a joke. Okay, cool. Wait,
Of course
Yuri
it
jokes. That's Yuri's first joke ever, dude. I still can't tell
First
with
and
you.
last. Sorry.
Okay, now she's gonna cry. Now she's gonna cry. Look at her. Now she's gonna cry about it. She's gonna cry because she's gonna cry because Monica didn't know if it was a joke or not. No, I love her. Please never change.
Gonna cry?
No, she didn't cry.
As you wish.
Okay.
No crying
Now
scene.
we're almost done with the.
Disappointing.
Now we're almost done with the side switch. You glance at the clock.
We're almost out of time.
You spent all lunchtime doing this? Really? Will you be able to finish?
Yo, what? Before the end of the day, probably. Probably. But I don't want to. I don't want to come to the club the same day Nat Tiki reads it.
Why?
I'm too shy
What does that have to do with anything at all?
to say that I
You can give it
love
to her instead if you
her.
like. If you like. Yuri nods.
As long as you promise not to read it.
Of course, I promise. She doesn't promise.
Thank you.
Yuri exhales and
She
she's
reads
stand
it
up.
off. I'll message you when it's ready.
Are they got each other's numbers? I didn't know that.
By
Monica
messenger
nods.
pigeon.
Good luck. I'm
Good
here if
luck.
you need me.
Wait, that's you.
You returns a nod and the two depart. Yay! Wait, oh, that's it. That's it. Oh, that's it. Whoa.
Pictures.
That was shocking.
Pictures.
That was super shocking. I did not expect that.
How long have we been
Stupid.
playing
She's an
this?
idiot. She's an idiot. Look at her dropping all her stuff. She's an idiot. She's an
Idiot
absolute
dropping
idiot.
all the paper.
I go stupid. What are these things on the wall?
Buffoon. Idiot, stupid buffoon. It's just painting. Paintings.
Okay, now we have all the wallpapers. Just makes me kind of sad. But we got this CG right here. No, not all. A scene that the
Yeah,
from the
almost all of them. That's what I
touched.
said.
Look at
I
that.
like that.
Look how happy
I'm
she is.
talking.
And we got this small quiet stairwell, which she always sometimes prefers as her reading location, which she just reads in the staircase.
I've heard stories of people going at it on the staircase, but I've never heard a story of someone reading on a
So this is
staircase.
delete Monica for the second time. Select the word horror during the poem game. I want more promos.
Yeah.
I like the fan. I like fan art. Fan art is pop.
I wonder how we get the CGs of the death though. I like the deaths.
And we might just get it after we finish all. Okay, I mean, we might just get it after we finish all the side stories. I assume, maybe, possibly. I'm not sure.
Or maybe there's just three CGs in this last side story. That's also possible, but why?
Self-love, baby.
But why would you do that?
Okay, I'm gonna check how long I've been
Mesh
streaming. By the way,
What?
I have been streaming for 1 hour and 20 minutes.
You what?
Which I guess that's like
What's
no, that's not that bad. It's like
it's not that bad for Doki Doki,
yeah, it's not.
considering how long life has been.
It's only been 1 day since Yuri's letter was delivered to Natsuki with Monika's help. Because Yuri chose not to attend the club meeting that day, she and Natsuki haven't faced each other since. Although it's only lunchtime, Yuri finds herself anxiously counting the hours until she will need to face the outcome of her efforts, whether good or bad. And because the passing by of students was making her feel each more anxious, Yuri picked out the most secluded spot she could find and spent her lunch. Of course. Because the staircase was under maintenance, no student would have any reason for coming in. And how did Monika know to whatever? It's such a relaxing feeling to have a moment of solitude in the middle of a frantic school day. What are you doing here?
I just.
It grips a book with enough force to wrinkle the pages between the pressure of her thumbs.
Oh, what are you doing here?
I just came to get a drink from the vending machine. The other one is out of the drink. What? The other one is out of the drink I like. What do you like? What drink does she like? What drink do you guys think Natsuki likes?
I think Natsuki would like blood.
Why? I think Yuri would like blood.
She just. Natsuki just seems like the kind of person that would want to drink blood. To me. Most likely to vaporize when you stake her in the heart.
I think anyone has wanted to try blood once in their life, probably, right? Think about it. I mean, it's disgusting, right?
Sucking on like the wounds.
Blood smells disgusting. It smells disgusting, but I don't know. It all sounded interesting. Yuri notices Natsuki fidgeting with a few coins between her fingers. She nods, avoiding eye contact. Natsuki also looking while she shuffles over to the vending machine. So quiet that every one of her movements seems to reverberate through the entire stairwell. After far too long, she finally receives her beverage, which she then fidgets with in place of the coins. Why? Some kind of iced tea. She likes iced tea. Iced tea. Okay, iced tea. Iced tea is awesome. Iced tea is the best. Iced tea is the best. I can't even lie. Yo, watch it always say, "Oh my god."
Have already melted.
No, it's in a vending machine. I mean, vending machines.
Vending machines aren't that cool, man.
They could be.
The glass
you don't know.
Heat inside, man.
You don't know. It could trap the cold inside. Why is the refrigerator sticky?
It's basically like a car.
It's basically like a fridge. It's some kind of iced tea. Yo, watch Yuri say, "You like tea?"
Cringe.
Instead of leaving right away, Natsuki just stands in place. She glances all around her. It's like way too quiet back here. It's creepy. I mean, that's not what I meant. I it's totally cool that you think or whatever. Like, I guess yeah, it's not because I think you're creepy or anything. I didn't mean that either. You know, I'm just gonna stop talking. This seems like a good idea.
Yeah, it's okay.
Yuri finds herself attempting some words of comfort after hearing Natsuki stammer herself into dejection. Seemingly in response, Natsuki approaches the base of the staircase and hesitantly sits herself down near Yuri. Right, I can leave if you want.
No,
Yuri shakes her head. Natsuki twists the cap of her drink off and takes a sip. Despite receiving Yuri's general permission, Natsuki doesn't say anything more. Yuri continues to read, or at least pretends to. And the two of them just sit there for a long time. What, we gonna get, wait, are we actually gonna get a visual already? The tension seems to fade a little bit in
Are
the
we already
time
gonna get a
passes.
CG in Act 1?
You know any words this seems to mean at least something, though it's not clear what they may be. Never mind. Lunchtime
No.
ends more quickly than expected. Natsuki is the first to stand up with her empty drink bottle. Are you coming today? What was Natsuki doing this whole time?
Just kind of sitting there, reading, drinking.
She was reading? What was she reading?
Not reading, just kind of sitting there.
Dang, I feel bad. To the club? Really not. I'm sorry for being so awkward. I'm really bad at talking about this stuff. I just can't for some reason.
It's like
I don't know
probably
why.
my favorite Natsuki pose. I don't know why.
But the one where like she
That
has
one
her
kinda
hand,
seems
her
so
arms.
general.
I feel that. But I want to eventually.
There's no rush. I don't like how some of those are just, it's like some of the poses are just kind of general. I promise, just kind of basic.
Thanks. General
Like they're
poses?
good.
Nothing
It's
wrong
kinda-
with general poses, okay? I do general poses. It's the next day. Natsuki poses from around the corner and steps up to the vending machine, glancing at Yuri as she does so. Today she seems to be holding some kind of book as well. Oh wait, manga? No, not manga. Natsuki or Yuri?
Ugh.
Oh, here again. I just came here to read this because there aren't any people around here.
Oh, so you didn't like how quiet it was?
Well, I don't, but there's no people here.
I see.
Isn't there no people in the literature club
So
room?
Yuri's not a person.
Natsuki sits down. No, she's not. She's cold. The mood feels much different today than it did yesterday. After yesterday's
Cold and
lunch
dead.
and the club meeting that followed, Natsuki and Yuri are beginning to feel more relaxed around each other again. Although Yuri's letter is still lingering in the back of Natsuki's mind, she continues to detour around it.
But it's okay that I'm here.
Yeah, I don't care. I mostly just don't like dealing with the stuff I get from my friends about it. Especially since like they all just assume I stopped reading manga after I joined the literature club. Not that I'm trying to hide it from them exactly, but I just don't want to come up again now after I've waited so long for this new volume to come out. Literally months at this point.
No. One second.
I am being attacked. You left. You left. You left. You left. You left. You left. And it makes me sad. It makes me sad. It makes me sad. I am now mad. This makes me sad. He left. And now I'm alone. I'm alone with my thoughts and feelings. Yeah. Yeah. I'm singing. Yeah. I'm dancing. Yeah. I'm not dancing. I lied. I'm not dancing. This song's banging. Gaming. We're gaming. I'm singing. Song's a banger. This song is a banger. Song is a banger. The song is a banger. It's a banger, wang wang tang tang. Come on now, it's a banger. This song is really a banger. I'm dancing so much cause this song is a banger. The song is so much. What? I don't know what that means. But I'm still singing. I'm still singing. I'm dancing, singing. Let's go. Let's go. Do 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 da 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 wa da 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 da. Diddle-diddle-la. Diddle-diddle-la. Dun, 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 bum, bum, Doodle-dilla. Okay, I'm just gonna read this out. Quick, please take too long. You don't have any other friends who are into manga? Not unless online friends count. And Sayori, but that's different because she's not exactly into it. She just likes it. You know what I mean? Honestly, you look at the books you're into, at least just look like books, so you don't have to feel like everyone is constantly judging you by what you're reading. Wait. Why is my audio repeating? Why do I hear myself? Where's that coming from? This song is a banger, this song is a banger, this song is a banger. Why's my audio repeating?
She's back.
Hi.
Back again.
Yeah, for some reason my audio is repeating and I don't know why.
Basically, Dude Burgers into my room. Messes my entire setup that I have in my room up, kicking everything to the side, the waste, and complaining that it's a mess.
Why is my audio repeating? I'm so confused. Why is my audio repeating? I think Shaq can hear it too. I think.
Is it because, you know, you have your stream audio on your, like, phone or whatever?
No, it's
iPad?
It's off.
So you use your iPad to do whatever you
Oh no, it's not off, but like it's just the volume is off.
Yeah.
This is strange. Hold on.
Weird.
This is a banger, this song is a banger, this song is a banger, oh yeah, it is a banger.
I'm waiting on you to say your line, not Suki.
I know, I'm fixing this. Oh, is that it?
Yeah, her enough.
Oh
What?
shoot, did I do something stupid?
What'd you do?
Well now chat is down, not chat, but now my stream is down there. Oh! This is why. Okay, wait. I wanna see chat. Let me see chat. I was just going to the settings, dude. I'm so confused. No, oh my god. Oh, I'm messing everything up. I'm messing everything up, dude. I do. Oh, can I just press that button? Okay.
Did you fix it?
Yeah.
Alright.
Stream is still
So
dropping
long,
flames,
I think
but whatever. I cannot do anything about that. The stream dropping flames, and I'm very sad that that's happening. Actually, love that the books you're into at least look like books, so you don't have to feel like everyone is constantly judging about what you're reading. I thought I was in so much pain.
It's so long. Especially since I already paid attention so much.
Well, it's a good thing that I have thick skin, I guess. I would totally recommend finding some friends online if you haven't already. If you like me and have no one to show you hobbies with.
Oh, I do have online friends.
Proof? What is proof? Don't believe it.
Since middle school, actually. I was especially desperate back then. See, that hits me hard. Except I'm still in middle school.
13.
Blah blah blah.
13.
It's somewhat embarrassing to reminisce about those days. Sometimes I feel like me and a few youth would still have benefited from a good smack in the face.
Whatever, we were just all stupid kids back then anyway. Some of the fanfics I wrote, thank God I used. What is that word? I've never seen that word in my life.
Pseudonym.
Pseudonym?
Pseudonym, fake name, author name, whatever.
What?
Fake name.
It's just a fake name? Oh.
Like,
well, I like that.
You know how Dr. Seuss isn't called Dr. Seuss?
He isn't?
Dr. Seuss is a pseudonym. Dr. Seuss is not named Dr. Seuss.
Oh, I didn't know that. Interesting. I liked it at the time. I got a lot of fulfillment out of it. And plus, I can look back and say with confidence that I've become a better person since then. So I don't think I would change anything.
I wonder if a few police now think the same thing about our current folks.
Yeah, definitely. Probably.
That doesn't make you uncomfortable?
No, of course not. I don't care what other people think of me, especially someone who doesn't even exist yet. Dang, she just said that she doesn't even. Oh my god. I was trying to speak and then I saw.
I said Scrumpus, haha.
I was fixing my fan. I'm fixing my fan. I hear it. She raises her hand to her face and forcefully slaps her own cheek. That's me from the future coming to terms with me right now. Also, ow, I didn't mean to do it that hard. Really doesn't seem to react. Then, not so surprised, Yuri shyly looks the other way before licking her arm, doing the same thing to herself, loudly smacking her cheek. She turns red and stares into her lap, but is unable to hide a smile as thought it was a really funny joke. Oh, that's what I'm talking about. I didn't know you had it in you.
I don't even know why I did that. That was just you from the future, man. Back to the future. Maybe I thought it would be funny. Sorry, I keep distracting you. Said you're looking forward to reading, but I keep going on all this nonsense. It was her joke, man. I'll let you get to your reading.
Oh, wait. Yeah, I guess I'll do that then. The conversation ends quickly and Natsuki opens her book. Now we're gonna go to the back to club room. Oh, wait, no, we might get a visual, maybe. Possibly. Unless it just cuts unless it cuts to the hallway. The two read silently for the remainder of the lunch hour. But the whole time Yuri feels distracted by a twist of regret over having abruptly forced the end of the conversation. Now, wow, no visual. I felt duped.
Back.
It's the next day. Yeah, I'm here to lay low again. Another day has passed. During lunchtime, Natsuki finds herself having wandered to the stairwell once more. Hey, did you buy that? Quickly notices a bottle of iced tea on the staircase where she normally sits. You're nods, avoiding eye contact. What, like for me? But you didn't know I was coming here today. What if I didn't show up?
I just I mean, I would have drank it myself, I guess.
I mean, like, what's wrong with tea?
Yeah. It was a stupid thing to do.
Nah,
It's that she said it was a stupid to do.
no, it wasn't stupid. I just thought, never mind. What I meant to say is thank you, and that's a really nice gesture.
It's okay if you don't.
I want a visual of Natsuki. I want a visual of Natsuki drinking iced tea. I don't even need Yuri. I just want a visual of Natsuki
Yuri in the
drinking iced tea.
background.
No, it doesn't even need to be a Yuri. I just want a visual of Natsuki drinking iced tea. I do. It was the other things that I didn't mean. I swear, please believe me. Scrumptious. Yuri pauses the nods.
Dang it.
I'm not sure about that. I'm not sure. That was a close one. I'm not sure.
Ugh,
You paused the nod.
you got it.
I did. Bob.
Talking is hard. I get it wrong a lot too. Yeah, you did. Give me for me. I believe you.
Natsuki exhales in relief, and she then sits down next to Yuri and takes the drink. Knowing Yuri, she was probably overthinking it so much that Natsuki teepid response filled her with self-doubt. I'll do something nice for you next time.
Please don't feel obligated.
I want to. I want to do nice things too.
Okay. Thank you.
And you're gonna thank me after I figure out how to do something else. Something nice.
I'll do it then too.
Natsuki sighs.
Scrumptious? No, that's not. Dang it.
That's one off on your scrumptious.
We both have had a. We both have had one off from the scrumptious list.
Nothing. It just reminds me of how I have been getting along with my friends lately.
Is that why you've been coming here?
No, not exactly. I haven't been avoiding them on purpose or anything. They're just little things I'd rather be doing during lunch lately. I like being around them when we're all just having fun, but they also just can't take anything seriously. So when I don't know, feeling serious, then their attitudes just really get on my nerves. It's only gotten worse ever since I joined the literature club.
How come?
I don't know. I feel like I used to be really good with just putting up with it, but because it would be so stupid to cause drama over a joke, I didn't like it or something. But I just have had a hard time doing that lately. It's my fault being overly sensitive if I have a problem. I'm not gonna demand for everyone around me to change.
What?
Yeah, I know. Monica and Sailor really don't agree with that kind of thing. But they're not in my position, so it's easy for them to say that you should just communicate your feelings or whatever. It's not like my friend. It's not like my friend. Why is there no space? Why is there not a space? Is there a space?
There is a space. It's just our talks are weird.
Ooh, okay. It's not like my friend group does that kind of thing. I would just be making an embarrassment of myself.
If there was no space, mine would be cutting into the.
Sorry, none of this is anything to do with you. I don't know why I'm talking about it.
It's okay. I like listening.
What, listen to other people's problems?
Yeah.
That's weird. I'm sorry.
We just like hearing about people. Do you think it's weird?
No, that's not weird. I probably just misunderstood. So, I don't know. Does that mean I should keep going?
If you'd like.
Okay. Well, I don't know what to talk about now.
What are some things that you like about your friends?
A lot of things. I mean, they're really fun to hang out with, like after school and on the weekends. And they really like my baking. It's fun to complain about school together. They make me laugh a lot, and we have a lot of good memories and inside jokes.
I had a lot of those things.
So,
Are those not things that are important to you?
well, kinda, but they're not things I need to get out of everybody. Well, everyone in the club is really different from that, but I'm still friends with them too.
Well, Sarah really likes her baking,
Who doesn't?
and she makes you laugh. I don't think they have any interest. And she complains a lot.
When does she ever complain? When does she ever complain ever?
I've never heard Sarah complain.
I mean, kind of technically, but not really. She technically complains, but not really. That doesn't mean she's anything like my other friends.
Well, I'm like that them. She's a nice person and good, but not feelings.
Excuse me? How about you don't talk about my friends that you don't know anything about? Natsuki stands up. I forgot they were sitting.
Uh-oh. No, wait. I'm sorry, I didn't mean it. I want to say something bad. Please don't make me upset.
Natsuki sighs and shakes her head. It's fine. As long as you understand that you can't judge people like that.
I'm sorry.
Natsuki sits back down. You can't just compare friends like that and like measure who's better than who everyone's different.
I'm sorry. I just don't want people to know you.
What? A moment of silence stretches between them. They don't want to hurt me. We just like to tease each other about stupid things. It's fun.
I didn't want that. For a second, I was about to say, "Ooh, the stairway's done," but I forgot.
Their head is
That's at the
just.
top.
Well, that's why I'm friends with them and you're not.
Do you like it?
Just don't worry so much about me. It's not worth it.
Okay, my video is way behind on like the Discord stream.
Is it?
Sorry if like any of my things are like off. I'm sorry. Like you're saying things before it shows up on my screen. I wish I knew that help was so complex.
Like, oh,
Like now Monica can. She's good at these things.
not really. Also, I don't always want help. Sometimes it's just stuff I have to deal with myself. That's what Monica and Sailor never seem to understand. Sometimes all you do is look at them wrong, and they're all like, "What's wrong? Is everything okay?" I just want to mind my own business sometimes and decide myself if I want to talk about things. The only one who understands that is you. So you really shouldn't be hard on yourself. You're not as bad as you think.
It's letting me listen. You oh, you don't need to reassure me or anything. For a second, it said something else. It was like it was loading. So I accidentally.
Yeah, I mean that. Plus, it makes sense that someone who doesn't talk a lot would make a good listen.
Thank you. You're also nice.
It's really hard for me. It doesn't come naturally at all. It's silly because I always thought of myself as someone who can just say whatever's on my mind. But I feel like that only works when I'm annoyed or upset or I want to say something mean. Why am I like that? You don't have to answer that. I'm just talking to myself. He nods and remains silent. As you can notice, her fidgeting with the pages of a book. How can you like reading so much?
Oh, well, a lot of reasons. But I just got sucked into it so easily. That's me with certain series. It's so immersive. I want to be a part of it.
That's me with this game.
Series. Yeah. I think there are a lot of people who, in real life, make me feel uncomfortable and frustrated. Definitely some people for me. Especially when it comes to following social conventions and group interactions. If it's someone I don't know, I'll avoid them. I just don't really understand it, and I have no real desire to participate. Unless I know the person, I'm out. Outie. With like group events. And, so I always want to be around the characters.
Yeah, unless it's Yuri.
I just feel a strong emotional connection in ways that I've never felt with real people. I'm not feeling strong emotional connections with Yuri like I would with a real person. So, Yuri. So, in a way, it sometimes feels more real than real life.
Really?
This sometimes feels more real than real life.
Is that hard for you to be around people like all the time?
Very often, especially in group settings. Oh my god, I am Yuri now.
uh, oh, scrumptious,
Apparently.
scrumptious, scrumptious.
Dang it!
um,
How dare you? Just so I don't miss the tower. But you get, so I don't, get deducted the tower either.
I'm just
Except that one,
remembering.
really, because I wasn't first.
No, I was gonna, I remember something, I just forgot. What was I, what did she say? Maybe we'll remember. Find such a strong emotional connection, so in that way, I have no idea what I was gonna say. Oh, and now I remember. You might think that your voice hurts more than mine because you have more dialogue, but I have to voice Natsuki, so my voice hurts more. Okay?
Yeah.
You're not the one voicing
Sometimes
Natsuki.
angry voice is me. Yo, let me try voice now.
Speak, please. Please. Please.
Fine. Okay, it's loading. It's loading. Give me a second.
It's, wait, what's
Why is Chris Hair was blocking like the text? We're making all kinds of conversation and saying jokes and all that. I don't know what to do, and it just disappeared.
Oh, it doesn't get lonely?
I don't think so. So just spending time with people one-on-one. I have online friends too, of course. No, you don't really. Stop lying to yourself.
Do you wish that you could be friends with the characters in your books? Totally.
All the time.
Oh, yes, in my games, not my books.
I wish I could be friends with Katniss from the Hunger Games.
I wish I could be with characters in my Doki Doki video game.
So she could shoot like an arrow into someone's head.
I want to meet everyone but Yuri.
Do you want to meet main character?
Yes.
Do you want to meet main character and beat him up for turning a cupcake around for the perfect angle to bite into? Because I do. I know I do.
I want to go over there and beat up Yuri.
Bully Yuri. Because now we know her favorite spot to go.
Right?
Sometimes so badly that it makes my heart ache.
Yeah, me too.
Mm-hmm.
A lot. Like, more than anything. After Natsuki that, silence fills the stairwell once more. But it's mutual silence. One full understanding. And that's it, probably? Yeah. Okay. Mail! Mail time, mail time, mail time. Issues caused by unprotected memory.
It's mail time. It's mail time.
Has anyone evaluated the side effects that might be caused by sharing a memory pool between multiple VMs rather than allocating them separately?
Allocating.
Looking at some of the VM1 is generating, and I'm finding some information that definitely shouldn't be there. I haven't seen any evidence that this is actually affecting the inside of the VM itself, so I don't think this is a priority, but it's definitely worth nothing. My best guess that memory being freed from VM2 isn't. I have no idea what this means.
VM virtual machine. Blah blah blah.
Self-love, part 2. We're almost done. Let's how long have I been streaming?
Me scared.
I feel like that side story was super long, dude. That was 30 minutes. Part 1. But I think it was 30 minutes.
What?
I might have just been miscounting.
How many times? How much time have you spent streaming?
1 hour and 53 minutes.
That was like 20, 25.
Yeah, hey.
Oh, hello. I almost thought you weren't coming today.
Yeah, well, lunch is already more than halfway over. Yeah, this is so strange. We have not seen any Sayori or Monica at all.
Well, sure.
Natsuki had typically been meeting Yuri in the stairwell much earlier since it had been a good way of adopting her friends when she didn't feel like seeing them. Today she's holding a large plastic container in both hands. I ran to my friends, so I hung out with them for a while.
Is that so?
Yee. I was in a good mood today, so I figured I hadn't seen them in a while, which I had to come up with an excuse for, but I accepted that. Plus, I have way more of these than I know what to do with, so I figured I would share with them too. What are they? She's on the opens the lid of her container. I want cupcakes.
You make cupcakes.
I want cupcakes. You know it.
Cupcakes, Pog.
It's been a while at this point, so I figured it was about time again. You can take one if you want. Yuri takes a cupcake and carefully twirls it between her fingers. It's brown with dark green frosting, immaculating, shaped into a floral pattern, and topped with some kinds of glittery powder.
How pretty. I thought she was angling it to find the perfect bite. I ate, so I might not be able to finish it.
What? Oh, I just ate. Oh.
How would you not finish a cupcake?
Yes.
Are they for the club?
Yeah, I guess so. Didn't really think about it. I just made them.
I thought that because green is Monica's favorite
I
color,
didn't know that. Is she a bit biased because her eyes are green? I was unaware of that. I was completely unaware of that. Has that ever been mentioned, like, ever?
Doki doki.
Answer my question.
What?
I don't think that's ever been mentioned ever. Green being Monica's favorite color.
No, it hasn't.
I know it's her eye color.
She's just biased.
Yeah.
She's just biased.
And well, yeah, but that's not really. You'll take a small bite.
This is green.
She made a cupcake flavored with green tea. That's disgusting. That's disgusting.
Y'all mind
That's-
figures are always accurate.
That's disgusting, dude. Green tea. With that, what
tea
kind of flavor is
cupcakes.
green tea? How do you flavor cupcakes? Genuine question. How?
Pour your flavor.
I was about to say, do you
into
just pour it on?
Pour some
Like, I don't
vanilla
understand.
extract. I love green tea.
Oh, do you?
Yeah, mine.
Just a random idea. I want to try it, so. Don't laugh at me.
I'm not. I just felt happy.
That's crazy. Never feel happy. Oh, sorry. Usually when. Never mind. What I mean is that I'm glad. Sorry for saying dumb things again. I just want to do something nice, and this is something that I happen to be good at. And I do know that you like them from past experience.
Pouty net.
Scrumptious.
Scrumptious.
I said it already. I said it already. Yuri turns red, recalling
Yeah.
the time she treated herself
Yeah.
rather generously to Natsuki's cupcakes. Ironically, her mouth is too full of cupcake for her to stammer an excuse, so she just settles for a disapproving look. Yo, we're getting an answer to the age-old question. Oh, well, I don't know. It kind of just always appealed to me. Well, a few years ago, I read this one manga with a lot of baking, so I got, like, super into it for a while. I was probably making stuff almost every day. But something that I always knew I liked anyway. It's like baking is like art. But when you get good at it, it just becomes more delicious, too.
More delicious. I'm struggling a way to imagine myself putting my heart in something so artistic and knowing that I would just be eaten afterwards. Same here.
Yeah.
Unless it's cookies.
Maybe
I
you're too
will do
practical
cookies.
for it.
I prefer to be on the receiving end.
That's my other favorite part about it. Something I can do that makes a lot of people happy, like, unconditionally. Everyone is always so
Here's
thankful,
some green
and in that
tea
moment you get to be, like, the bringer of joy. I don't know, it just makes me feel...
Value?
Yeah, I guess that.
So you're able to make up with them today?
There wasn't really anything to make up with them about. We weren't fighting or anything.
You weren't? Maybe I misunderstood.
I don't turn into a fight if I lose my cool, and that's just unnecessary drama. It only makes things worse.
So you're not going to stop.
I mean, it only happens sometimes anyway. It just the way they are. I'm the only one who ever has a problem with it. It's not worth it, especially since I have somewhere to go now when I don't feel like hanging out with them.
Oh. Ugh. I
The
see.
cupcake's empty foil wrapper audibly crinkles as Yuri clenches fists.
I'm glad that the situation is resolved. And that we don't have to avoid them anymore.
You are. She is one. Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
And I don't have to bother you during your alone time anymore. I'm sure you have a lot of reading to catch up on.
Yeah.
I know that cupcakes are basically nothing compared to all the stuff you've done for me, but it's the best I can do. So you can have the
If
rest
you've
of them.
done stuff.
She grabs the box and slides it onto Yuri's feet. Yuri stares at the box.
On two.
Then she shakes her head and slides them back.
Wouldn't they be falling down the stairs?
No. It depends.
They were slid up the stairs, then they slid down the stairs, just bouncing around.
Okay. But with logic, it would just depend. It would depend on how big it is.
I'd say I'm just an estimate, like, not many cupcakes. I was thinking like a small container of like 4 cupcakes.
Because if it's as big as I think it is,
Especially because she thought they were for the club. Especially because she thought, like, Yuri thought they were for the club. So I'd say around 4 cupcakes.
Oh. But I made them for you. Suki voice when she protests.
I know.
Actually, Natsuki didn't actually make it for you, you idiot. She just lied. Because she actually said, I just made it.
I liked him very much, exactly as he thought.
I don't think anyone's gonna
Yeah,
like
my
a
quizzes are always right.
I don't think anyone's gonna like a green tea flavored cupcake. Sorry.
Yeah, he succeeded. But I know you care about making your other friends happy too. If this is the way you know how to make it happen, then I'm not gonna take it from you.
No, they were making you happy.
You make me happy.
Watch. She would do that in Bella's face because she started yelling. Watch, because she's yelling now. Watch. Go. Oh, never mind.
You're worth more than cupcakes to some people. That's why they want to spend time with you.
I actually thought that she would get embarrassed because she started yelling.
Yeah, and be your friend.
Without warning, tears pour from Natsuki's eyes. She pulls her knees to her chest and starts sobbing in her arms. I wish I had a visual.
Natsuki.
I'm such a bad person. He stammers, feeling panicked.
I shouldn't need to say something.
This is probably the best I've ever seen Yuri. Natsuki shakes her head and wipes her eyes. I don't hate her. You didn't? I just... Natsuki tries to choke back her sobs, but struggles to speak through them. Yuri proceeds to choke Natsuki. I just really hate myself sometimes, and it feels so wrong when you say those nice things to me. Like I don't deserve it.
I'm sorry.
No, I am. I'm so difficult. Like, I think I was even saying a thing about myself that somebody would like. And I hated myself for bothering you during lunch. I thought it was my chance to be a good person, like to be nice and do the things you wrote about in the letter. I knew if I tried, and the club Stephanie and Monica would be super annoying and make a huge deal out of it.
You know, I think a lot of those negative things too about myself. It never felt like a good person. I always scrutinize everything I say, and later I feel like I said all the wrong things. I just spend so much time thinking about myself, hating myself, and feeling like everyone else must hate me too. So I understand some of that through my own experience. There we go. That's exactly why I wanted to write the letter to express my feelings. We spent we spent over a day's worth of time on Doki Doki. How does that make you feel?
Oh, it's been more than a day. I told you 33 hours last time I checked.
Yeah. but like 10 of those hours was because it was running in the background. Idiot.
Yeah, I guess you're right.
It pained me to see those things in someone else that I saw in myself.
Natsuki sniffles. Yuri rustles through her bag and pulls out some tissues, then hands them Natsuki.
Martha told me that it takes a good person to reflect on these things. And desire the truth and beautify yourself that makes you a good person, so don't worry so much.
This is so strange. Now, like, Yuri isn't like, but
Yuri's actually being
she's not like, wait, 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 I'm sorry, she's not like that.
You're a horrible person. Also, 1 second.
Oh God,
What is it?
Watermelon.
Oatmeal?
No, watermelon.
Oh, no thank you. Okay. Also, there are things about you that people would like me, like, so...
like what?
I'm stammering. I'm stammering on purpose. But, like... I'm saying the wrong thing sometimes. Like how you're fun for people to be around. And you're not shy, you know how to make people laugh. You're passionate about things. You know how to take the lead. You care a lot about other people. And you're just a lot of things.
Oh. Now you make me feel really embarrassed.
Well, you're the one who asked. And you don't think I feel embarrassed?
She tries to hide a smile, then she sighs as it fades again. Every time I come here, I always think it's the last time, but then I keep coming back for some reason.
Is that bad?
No, it's just because the code and the script. It's just how the game works. I can't help it. Just really confusing. I mean, my friends and I go way back to ditching them all the time. It feels like, I don't know.
It's like what?
That's a good voice. Let's quiet. Maybe I'm scared that they'll get mad at me. Scrumptious.
Scrumptious. I had that birthday.
You did?
Yeah, for me.
Oh. Interesting. Okay. I really don't know what to do. Sparks daily stares in the distance, tracing her eyes along the patterns of the floor tiles when she thinks to herself.
What would you do hypothetically if your friends were happy for you instead of mad at you?
Happy for what?
Happy that your new club is making you happy.
Oh, well, this is not a fair hypothetical. Natsuki says that, but with a little confidence in her voice. I always told myself that I don't rely on the approval of others to be happy, and I still feel that way, but spending time with people who put me down whenever I don't have their approval, that's probably what's making me feel so confused, because I'm threatened out of the things that should make me happy. So no matter what it's like, I have to be unhappy to be happy. It's making my head hurt.
That must feel really difficult to feel comfortable with yourself. Being made to feel like you're wrong just for the person that you are.
Fun fact, I have muffins. Not cupcakes, but I have muffins.
You know what? Oh. I have biscuits downstairs.
Biscuits aren't muffins. Biscuits aren't cupcakes, and muffins are closer to cupcakes than...
Dang it, you have Natsuki's cupcakes. Kind of.
It really...
Natsuki's cupcakes, it feels boring.
It really goes against everything I believe in, doesn't it? It goes against the kind of person I want to be. I'm fed up with it. I'm fed up with a lot of things. She puts her palms in her forehead and shakes her head. I know it's best for me, but I keep convincing myself out of it. It's so much easier to be comfortably unhappy than it is to do something scary.
To do what?
You know, to end it.
With them?
Suki nods.
I didn't think you were actively considering that as an option.
I wasn't until recently. It's just one of those things where, like, it's been a certain way for so long that you just get used to it. Like, so much of you has gone into it, so much that it feels like that's just how your life is, and throwing it away is like becoming always such a big part of your life. It makes you feel sick to think about it.
Yeah.
Natsuki's eyes. It's just really scary. It's terrifying.
What are you scared of?
I don't know, a lot of things, like being alone, not having anyone to talk or hang out with, being able to replace what I have with them, and I don't want them to hate me, and I'm scared they'll hunt me for, for going against them.
Physically?
Not physically, but you would clench their fists.
Natsuki.
What?
He thinks that if anyone even thinks to cause you harm, shackle upon them. Interesting. I mean, she has a knife collection, so that's always an option.
Interesting. Natsuki snorts in laughter.
Don't laugh at me.
Who wouldn't laugh at that? That's hilarious. I'm sorry, I was just, I like that. That's all.
Oh. Oh, I meant it.
Oh, God. I know you did. This gives you an endearing look. I needed it. Scrumptious.
Scrumptious. For
Come
me, we got that at the same time.
I got that like a good
Mhm.
2 seconds before you. Oh, no, sorry, after you, I think, for me. As the conversation
So
lapses,
I can hear into the future.
Natsuki slides.
Future.
Natsuki
to the
again
back.
slides to a box of cupcakes over to Yuri. Just take them, okay? I don't want other people to have them anymore.
Are you sure?
Natsuki nods. I'm sure.
I will then. I'll enjoy them.
Natsuki
I
looks
hope we
away.
get to see Yamanetsuki just just talking to their friends like, yeah, no, we're not friends anymore.
Natsuki looks away, but feeling a warmth spreads through her. She also under that feeling, knowing it will give her courage. Okay, where are we going now?
Where's our CG?
Right?
You're here first today. I was expecting a CG.
Mm-hmm.
And you brought reading material.
Mm-hmm. Natsuki sitting in her usual spot, this time holding a volume of manga while her lunch sits beside her. Yuri sits down as well and opens her own book. It sucks when a good series has to come to an end. Like, such a big part of your life, and then one day there's just nothing left. That's like this game.
I can confirm with like TV series is.
That's like this
and,
game.
You know, this.
This game. It's such a big part of my
Just-
life. And then one day,
Until
okay, today, there's just nothing left.
it just ends.
Makes you feel so empty.
Yeah. Unfortunately, I'm about to experience that myself. I'm on the last book of the series, and we're on the last part of this side story.
Yeah,
quest.
I'm on the last part of the series. God, I'm thinking, it's
Yeah.
sad.
I say this was worth 15. I say this was worth like $15, was it? That you paid for it?
Yeah. Because, I
Yeah.
mean, the base game used to be
It's
free.
given us like 30 hours of gameplay.
The base game used to be free. And you can still buy the base game for free.
For free. The base game is free.
Which is crazy.
Sure.
I'm
Such a
thinking
good game.
something that I could definitely connect this to that's not Doki Doki is like a Minecraft story mode. That
This
sucks.
is like Minecraft story mode if it was actually good.
That Minecraft story mode is
Something
fantastic.
satisfying about letting a story conclude. I don't know, but I don't know if I would want to let it go on forever.
Minecraft story mode is goated, okay? It's not bad. It's so good. It's better than Minecraft, in my opinion, but I don't like Minecraft at all, so that doesn't really say much. Maybe. But there were some things that I wish could, like this
you're done
game.
with that? Oh, go ahead. Sync. On the other hand, have you tried reading something that overstayed its well?
Yeah, Minecraft. Yeah, definitely. I can think of at least one thing I read that got pretty unbearable like halfway through, and the ending really sucked. So it sucks when something good has to end, but it also sucks when they keep inventing more plot until you don't like it anymore. I guess it sucks either way.
Mm-hmm. Well, it's the nature of all things. They have to come to an end.
The two
Like
fall
this
silent.
game.
They slowly eat while making their way through their respective eating material. Except Natsuki doesn't seem to be touching her food at all. You don't go out during the weekends, right?
Excuse me?
Did you take that as a threat? Like with friends at the mall, downtown, or whatever?
I'm not a total shut-in, you know?
You're not? That's crazy. Oh, my bad for making assumptions.
Well, I'm sure I go I'm sure I go out less than often with other people, like you and the others in the club. I don't really meet friends and arbitrarily spend up time like that. I don't, but I have. I'm usually meeting with my board game group.
Board game group. Board game. So I can't say that seriously. I'm sorry.
Exactly. Doesn't matter. It's more nerdy stuff. What do you ask, anyway?
I'm just curious. I just realized that I couldn't picture it, so I'm just curious. Yellow Tensu can realize that she's shaking. Don't look at me like that.
Sorry.
Suppose her knees into her chest and puts her head down. I really wish she had a visual. I can't take this.
Did I do something?
And gets flustered, her mind racing over what she may have said or done. I did. I ended it. I texted them earlier after. Oh! Oh! I almost unplugged my headphones.
Oh, fire.
And then I just blocked them because I'm so afraid of their responses. And now it feels like I'm dying inside.
Oh. That's... I'm sorry.
Ah, baby, is it visual time? Is it finally visual time? Totally unsure what to
Can
do.
we
You
get
can
a
barely
visual?
find any words of support to offer. Meanwhile, the sound of Natsuki's unusually hard breathing fills the air. As she speaks again, barely above a whisper. Help me. I feel sick and I want to hit my head against things. Please help. I can't take this.
3, 2. You may be having a panic attack.
With that realization, Yoru's demeanor suddenly changes.
1. Half. I have experience with this, so I'll help you through it, okay?
Natsuki meekly nods, through her lap with head still buried in her knees. Joey slides herself over Natsuki and sits on a step behind her. And she puts her hands on her shoulders.
116.
I really wish we had visual. Oh, god dang it.
130 seconds. Can you feel my hands?
No, my shoulders are numb. Natsuki nods, her shaking becomes much more apparent through Yori's sense of touch. Yori keeps her voice slow and gentle.
126. You're safe right now. You're in a good, safe place where nothing can hurt you.
Natsuki nods once more. Although Yori is only touching Natsuki's shoulders,
256.
she can practically feel her racing pulse through the base of her neck.
516. We'll do breathing exercises together. All you have to do is listen to my breaths and breathe along with me. 5032. Let's breathe in now.
I really wish we had a visual. Oh god dang it! Yori takes a deep breath slow. Beneath her hands, she feels Natsuki's shoulders rise as Natsuki takes a breath up alone, trying to mimic Yori. Hands out together. All Natsuki's breath shakes on the way out.
That's good. Let's
Show
keep going.
me the visual. Yori breathes one more. Natsuki joins her. They continue like that for a few more cycles while Yori closely monitors. Come on, just show me the visual. Once Yori feels Natsuki rest more of her weight into Yori's palms.
1 quadrillion. Let's focus on the physical world. 2 quadrillion. All you have to do is focus on the feeling of your breath going in and out. 4 quadrillion. And the weight of my hands on your shoulders. 4 quadrillion. You're in a safe place in a comfortable physical space. 10 quadrillion.
Are you serious?
No
Minutes
visual.
pass in silence. I almost said smilance. By now, the worst of it has passed, but Yori is determined not to move away until Natsuki prompts her to. Meanwhile, Natsuki has lifted her head off her knees, and her breathing has mostly steadied. Then she takes a final deep breath and slowly pulls herself to her feet, causing Yori to let go. Are you serious? She stretches her arms. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to freak out. I don't know what my deal is.
You don't have to apologize. be enormously stressful for you.
Is that going to keep happening?
It may or it may not. We can take measures to help prevent it in the future, but I think it will naturally get better over time.
Asuka motions to sit back down again, so Yuri moves over. Yuri turns away to pick up her open book from the dusty floor, which she had hastily set down earlier. She brushes the dust off the cover. I don't think I could have gotten through that alone.
You're not alone.
When shy again, Yuri speaks into her own lap.
From now on, you don't have to do anything alone.
Yeah, I was great. And she
I
says that
wish
Yuri
we
tenses
had
up.
a visual.
Wherefore to open up sharing her thoughts, but something about Natsuki of all people makes it feel so much more natural to do so. Perhaps because, like Yuri, Natsuki is so timid and uncertain of herself. She does such a good job at hiding it that it's taken a long time for Yuri to finally realize it, and because of that, he will deliver the reassurance that she herself would have wanted, demonstrating that you deserve the love of others. If you can accept that for the first time, then perhaps you can begin then tumultuous journey of learning to love yourself. Oh!
I called it. I told you.
Do you really mean that? I'm looking at the vending machine over here. Now we actually have like a really good close-up of the vending machine.
Yo, is that a Pepsi?
Mm-hmm.
I see a Pepsi in the vending machine.
No.
Like with the logo. I see a Pepsi with the logo.
Maybe, I'm not sure.
Except instead of the middle being white, it's yellow.
Do you really mean that? You're probably gonna regret saying that if you do.
How so?
Why are you sitting on the floor? Because I'm probably gonna have a lot of free time during the weekends from now on. So you're giving me permission to be as annoying as I want and drag you around to a lot of places.
I see.
What you already said is you can't take it back now.
Well, I suppose I have no choice but to accept that responsibility then.
Scrumptious. Oh, never mind. That's not scrumptious. Forgot.
Uh-huh.
I know a good ice cream place.
Oh? I need to finally figure out my favorite ice cream flavor.
Uh-huh. What are you talking about?
Oh, you don't remember?
I should not remember.
First day that came to the club, you guessed everyone's favorite ice cream flavor, but for me, you said you had no idea.
Seriously? I don't remember that at all. Oh wait, yes I do. I said there was probably green tea. Really shakes her head.
It's a good guess. My favorite is usually to get chocolate and raspberry together.
Mm.
Yo, the online
Chocolate and
quizzes.
raspberry? How fancy.
How is that fancy?
I don't know. I feel like I should have guessed something like that.
Well, maybe next chocolate and strawberry.
Hey, strawberry is my favorite.
Hmm. What a coincidence.
I think it helps to have something to look forward to. I still have the sick feeling in my stomach, but it's usually how to convince myself that I did the right thing.
Is there anything better I could be doing?
Not that I know of. There was nothing that will make it less easy for me. You already did more than I thought anyone could. Scrumptious.
Scrumptious.
I'm not sure. I'm not sure.
Scrumptious. I think I got that
Kind of
first.
think of it. We never talked
Well, I
about the
said
letter.
it on my end.
Before I would way past that at this point, I don't even know what to talk about. Except that I think it helped me to understand my needs a little bit better. The way I like to be treated. And the kinds of friends that I want to have. That's why I wanted to start coming here in the first place, even though I was so scared of causing more problems.
I thought it was a coincidence that you ran into initially.
Oh, well, not exactly.
What do you mean?
If I'm gonna be honest, I've been spying on you the whole entire time. I've been looking at you all day to make sure.
I've been spying on you the whole decade.
I've been looking at your
and I've
mannerisms.
learned your morning patterns.
Nothing.
I've learned what time you go to bed. Every time you shower,
I
I am
may have tracked you down first with the help of Sayori.
That's
I was shy, okay? I wasn't ready to, like, whatever, you know what I'm saying.
well. I guess I'm kind of glad you worked up that courage. The cowardly dog, even if it wasn't your own way, you still worked up courage. The cowardly dog. I can tell that you're making a lot of difficult decisions. It was brave, and it will make things better in the long run. I think anyone would be proud of you for it.
Anyone? You mean like you?
Yeah. Has it not been obvious that I've been just supportive the entire time and impressed?
You know, I could get used to this.
As long as you don't tease me too much.
Fine. Just a little then.
That's fine. I know how uncertain everything feels to you right now. I really do think that good things are in store. Those are my honest feelings.
And then they all
Imagine someone
died.
just, like, walks in on this.
Thanks.
Imagine if someone walks in.
It feels nice to be reassured. At the end, the two girls continue their conversation to the remainder of lunch. A new feeling hangs in the air. AKA Sayori. A feeling of greater certainty in their path forward. In just a few hours, there will be another village club meeting where the 4 club members will happily spend time together. Each of them all wish, with their own special qualities, have something unique that they can deliver to one another. Through friendship.
And some special way they die.
Through friendship and literature, the club members will continue to grow and find new happiness together. The end of each chapter is the start of the next. Yuri thinks to herself, since she's about to finish her long-running series, it would be the best to have a new book lined up. Yes, I'm about to finish my long-running series. Perhaps this weekend would be a good time to visit the bookstore. Or the Steam store. Together. At it?
What are we gonna do?
Oh, you finished, dude. This is finished.
Ah,
What? What? No. I assume that I'm wrong. I guess those 2 CGs are gonna be some 2 CGs that we're gonna get here.
Equals.
I'm gonna just go.
I'm still extremely sad that we don't get to see, Theory, and I'm sad we don't get to see both of them dead.
God, why is there more? This was good. Okay.
I prefer seeing Yuri dead.
This was gonna be my shortest Doki Doki stream, and now look what's happening. This is gonna be 2 hours and 27 minutes. That's a new record. God damn.
A new low. It would have been a new low, anyways.
Okay, you voice Monica now. It should be fine.
Okay, everyone. We're gonna be taking a break from the usual activities today. I think since people are starting to talk about the festival, it's a good time for us to go over the general directions for the club and all that. I think it'll help us figure out what to do for the festival, you know?
Is this a new song? The song's a banger.
They're fire. Can I find this on Spotify?
That's not a new song? Unless I just didn't open it yet, or get it yet.
You didn't get it yet.
No, I did. This is it.
Oh, look, teamwork.
Song's a banger.
Fire. I love this. I'm so glad that we get to, finish this off with a bang. Hopefully this is as good as anything else. Said this. It'll help us figure out what to do for the festival, you know?
Oh, yeah, and I already came up with a really good plan.
Really? For the festival?
What do you think? Yeah, so the plan is this. Wait, hold on, wait. For the festival?
Yo,
I thought we were. Wait, I'm so lost. I thought
wait,
we were
is
only.
this a different timeline? Is this a different timeline
I thought-
where nobody dies?
I thought we were only thinking about the festival when Tai Tech guy joined. I'm so confused. Yeah, so the plan is this, okay? You and Yui collect information ahead of time on which clubs and classes are doing food booths. Then we take a map. I thought that said nap, and plan the most efficient route. We can get the most of them before the lines get too long.
Hey, that has nothing to do with the club.
Well, you have to let me finish.
Alright, fine, go ahead.
Alright, so basically, we get all the food we can, then we come back here and we all eat together. That's all.
Well, I got tricked twice by the same joke.
But don't be a hater. It's not like you can come up with anything better. Look, even Yoi was thinking about it.
No, I wasn't. I would really prefer to do something literature related. We can go eat together anytime. Festival is a unique opportunity. Besides, it's been quite a while since we've seen any new interests in the club. And yeah, I was thinking the same thing. We really have a shot at showing people what the literature club's all about. I'll tell you what, we can do both, right? We'll make time for a food mission and still put together a public event.
Oh my gosh, yes. I was just joking, but that's a really good idea.
Well, then I'm glad it's settled. I think the question is how you come up with an event that demonstrates everything you can get out of literature.
Well, that's kind of tough because everyone gets something different out of the club.
Okay, how about this? Go around and have each of us talk about what we've done out of the club so far. I mean, Yuri's gotten friends, Natsuki's gotten, less friends, Lori made people happy, and Martha's gotten a club.
They always gotten depression.
She's had depression though.
I can't believe she never talked to Tai Tech guy about it.
I mean, also Monica got to delete everyone and kill everyone.
Ah,
That's pretty fun.
oh god, I need to stretch. Ooh, that felt really good. Okay.
That could really help us figure out what kind of reputation we want to build.
Yeah.
That's too embarrassing.
No, but you have so much to talk about.
That's exactly why. He feels the way.
Well, maybe I didn't plan on arguing against it or anything. I mean, it's a literature club. We talk about that stuff together, right? And the only way to get more comfortable with it is just to suck it up and do it.
Oh. You're not wrong. I'm sorry for being resistant.
It's not gonna say suck it up because it sounds like their feelings don't matter. Right, my bad. It's just a habit I need to break.
Right, my bad.
Well, anyway, who's gonna start? I'll start. I was supposed to join after all.
Wouldn't that be me?
No, Monica. No, Sarah's supposed to join. Monica just quit the club. No, I want to go first.
The first to join. Fine. You can start. I don't mind.
Yay! So, gosh, I feel like so long ago. I think I joined because I want to have fun sharing poems with people. It seemed like it would be a safe way to express myself. You know, like if it's just a poem, then I can share it without feeling like I'm burdening everyone with my problems. And I thought it would be a really good way to get to know other people too. See, I was really surprised when I walked in, and it was just Monica, and she was sleeping.
Just Monica. Don't remind me of that, please, God.
Yeah, but it seemed like so much fun to help start a new club. But since writing helped me so much, I wanted to see it help other people too. But it ended up being me who was inspired. Because I remember feeling like Monica was just so sweet and mature, and that I could trust her with anything. It made me feel a lot less alone. The song banger. Having someone who knew even the bad things about me. And at the point, I knew the literature club was going to be special for a lot of people.
Yeah, I felt the same way. It really helped give the club a more cohesive vision.
Yeah, and then Yuri joined, but she was so different from us, and Natsuki too. I think for you, it really helped for me to take the lead before she was able to open up a little. But Natsuki was kind of opposite, where she wasn't ready to get really close to someone really quickly. I never really thought about that sort of thing. I really feel like I've gotten better at understanding people's different needs. And that makes me really happy because my friends are just the most important thing to me. And whatever new members we get, I
Yeah.
want to help them in those ways too.
I don't know if I would have continued coming to a club if it weren't for you.
Really?
I almost said scrumptious. I
Hmm?
know it wasn't too long ago, but it still hurts to think about my behavior back then.
What did you just say?
Wasn't it just like a few weeks ago?
Yeah. I mean,
Anyways, why do
maybe.
Yuri and Natsuki hate each other in the full game? Because this is before, MC joins.
Because
Or
Tai Tech
maybe a
guy.
different timeline where he doesn't join at all.
I don't think so, but then Tai Tech
MC
guy.
main character.
Yeah, I know. Tai Tech guy is a horrible. He messed everything up. Made everyone fight.
He is selfish. I was really short-sighted.
Oh my god! I made a joke one time. Was it about Yuri being
A jokey
short-sighted,
dokey?
or was it about Natsuki being short-sighted? I think it was Natsuki. Yeah, never mind. It was Natsuki
Yeah.
with Sayori and Natsuki when Natsuki was talking to her friends, and Sayori said, I think she saw me, and then I said, oh, she's probably short-sighted.
The only reason I came on the final is for instant passes. So that was my idea of making friends with people.
I have no idea what you just said.
The only reason I came was to find others who are into fantasy. I suppose that was my idea of making friends with people. And remember the feeling uncomfortable because you and I have such different energy. Hug energy, especially.
Hug energy.
It's such a specific idea of the kind of person I can be friends with. So when Sarah tried so hard to get to know me, I just I think I was naive to assume this. That similar interests were the key of components to a friendship. Like key components to a friendship. Sarah and I were able to be friends because she always thinks about the needs of other people. She's something I never knew how to do, or even thought to do. But I stayed in the club, and thanks to that, I started trying as hard as I could to understand people even better. You really went above and beyond when it came to that. I was just super impressed. Well, I was seeing it that way, but I didn't know how you behave like a special person who was easily liked by others, like the two of you can. Because of that, I spent so much time thinking about my own behavior and all the wrong things I did. All the wrong things I did. The whole time, I should have just been thinking about I should have just been thinking about Monica. Other people instead, not just myself. Yeah, since this is the last act, I'm giving Yuri a Morgs accent.
No,
Where's
please.
Morgs?
Please don't.
Morgs. We need to do something for the last
Why?
one though.
Oh, what do we gotta do?
Once I started doing that,
Undo.
I was able to make friends with everyone else. Oh, also, I discovered that sometimes I'm a better communication when I take the time to write rather than speak.
I'm a better communication.
Actually, I think it would be interesting if we swapped characters.
No.
Like I've been voicing. It'd be interesting.
Yeah, I don't wanna.
Fair enough. I understand that you don't want to voice Yuri.
I can voice Monica fine.
It's so strong.
My other voice is fine as well. I just don't want to voice him. I like voicing Sayori and Natsuki.
It's so far and different than anything I ever would have expected. Like I wouldn't have expected winning $10,000, but I'm happy. I suppose we don't have to know what we really needed.
Oh my gosh, she's so cute that I'm gonna throw up. What?
Okay, Please don't do that, Sayori. Besides, I'm not cute.
Hey, isn't that Milo?
Oh, sorry. Well, for me, it's actually true, so...
What are you saying?
Nothing. I finished my part, so somebody else take their turn
My
for a
heart.
chance at winning $10,000. Sayori, take some deep breaths.
Okay, fine, I'll go. Dude, I can't believe you were complaining about doing this and I still went before me. But and still went before me. What a show off.
I was just following up on Sayori. It was the easiest way to get it over with.
Besides, you left out the most important thing that you get out of this club.
I did? Friends.
Yeah, a regular supply of your favorite cupcakes. Oh no, I forgot that too. I'm a traitor to the Cupcake Queen. Now that you've forgiven. Looks like only Monica will be getting cupcakes next time. No!
I can't eat that many cupcakes.
I can't eat that many cupcakes. I have diabetes. Yeah, true. Only you can.
Hey!
Well, anyway, I'm just putting out talking. It's kind of hard to talk about this stuff, but I guess what it comes down to is that I'm in a much better place mentally than I was when I first joined. That's because everyone helped me realize that I had some really toxic friendships going on outside the club. It was honestly a really painful thing to go through, having to cut them out. It still hurts to think about. I'm sorry, Natsuki. It's fine. I knew it was for the best, and I was right. Guess for me, it's all about feelings. I was only ever ridiculed for having feelings, so I thought the right thing to do was to just ignore them. It took me a really long time to realize that it's not really how things are supposed to work. And I guess that's thanks to everyone who took the time to respect my feelings, even when I was being like the biggest jerk. I'm really sorry for being such a jerk to everyone. I was really the worst. Natsuki voice chokes a little. We love you, Natsuki. I hate that I was like that. Everyone did so much for me, and I could never do anything in return. Here's the thing, you're gonna see your friends at the festival.
I'm sniffing some Play-Doh.
So I don't think it'll be a good thing to talk about, since you're gonna see your friends at the festival. You may not like see them face to face, but they're gonna see this, you know?
Yeah. That is not true. That's okay. You've done a lot more than you think. The club wouldn't have really been without you. I mean that.
It wouldn't. I would not have joined.
Remember how judgmental I was when you first showed up. It was like I couldn't accept anything else other than my own idea of what a literate club was supposed to be. Apparently, it was more important than to bringing out the opportunity to bring you some happiness. They offer you some happiness in this trying time. You really taught me you really taught me that anything someone makes someone happy is worse.
Okay, quick question. You think that this is gonna be like as long as like a full
Longer.
side story?
Longer.
Because the thing is, like, I don't
It
think
was
it's
a
gonna be.
special and it's finale. It was special. It showed up at the end and it's a finale.
God, of course it is.
It hurts to think about. Like, this is what I was looking forward to. Doki Doki. Why was I looking forward to Doki Doki? Why wouldn't I be? You even inspired me to start playing piano.
But that's the funny thing. If I didn't even check like the side story button, then I wouldn't have even noticed this, because it didn't show up like as a new side story.
So there's no need to put yourself down.
Okay, screw up, so guys. You helped me a lot too. So much fun to have you around. You helped me become a better person. Having a problem doesn't make you needy or inconvenient. It means that there's something that needs to be better for you, and you always deserve that.
I agree. I agree with Bold Martin. seeing us have some of the same struggles made us a better person as well. And hey, maybe next time we could win $10,000. I wouldn't want to change anything about our time here. I don't think any of us would.
Sorry, I got a dramatic.
more, me doing the Morg's voice or you doing the Natsuki voice?
There's not that bad, but that's all I want to say. So Monica can go now. There's no need to apologize. It was something I want to talk about. Anything because it made a difference. See, I told you. It's not that bad.
Different. I was such a strict perfectionist who never took enough time to believe in the best of other people. But everyone kept proving me wrong. I made the mistake multiple times, thinking that my way was the best for everyone. Or thinking that I needed to solve other people's problems. But I think being a leader means that you have to acknowledge that you are not perfect. That the best thing for everyone is to help guide people, rather than to do everything for them. We're all good people. We're all equal.
That's the name of the thing.
Right. They said the name. They said the thing. Dude, they said the thing. That's the most important thing that I've gotten out of this
sorry.
club. Realizing, Sayori, what are you doing?
I just thought that we should be writing some of these things down. Things about the club that are valuable to us. A piece of chalk in her hand, Sari writes the word trust on the chalkboard. Are they gonna write like all the names, the things?
All the words, yep.
Because you show me that I can trust you with everything about me, not something. And then Yoli takes a piece of chalk as well. I was understanding. That's another thing.
I owe a lot of gratitude to everyone who took time to understand me, even though it was difficult for me to express myself. What am I saying? Why is it in this accent? It's in that case.
This piece of chalk and writes the word respect.
I always thought I was a respectful person, but it took the club for me to realize that there was more to it than I thought. That I'm a better person because of it.
We have another one.
Voice are always
So
like
it's
screaming.
balance. Sometimes people want different things out of friendship, or they need time before they're ready to become close. So it's important to keep things balanced between you and the other person.
That reminds me.
It writes reflection.
I've always wanted to be a reflective person, but most of it has been nothing more than hating myself for all the things I thought I did wrong. Once I started reflecting on other people, not trust myself, what the things started to change. Watch the video to find out. So I think that's the most important one for me.
Okay guys, now it's time for the 5-second subscribe challenge. He did that.
5-second follow challenge.
I remember I watched one of his
Go down
videos.
below and go follow, just so we know you have fast fingers. If you can't do the 5-second subscribe follow challenge, then you do not deserve to be following. I am joking. Please follow. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Alright, that's the end of the challenge. Let's do it. We all have a list of things to do now.
Well, everyone took all the chalk. Don't look at me like that cheese.
You could have just asked.
Margaret hands a piece of chalk to Natsuki. Then Natsuki sighs and writes self-love. I don't know how far I've gotten with it yet, but feels like things are at least on the right track. So that's my contribution. Together, everyone stares at the words on the chalk on the board.
Wasn't this club supposed to be about literature?
No, it's horror.
I forgot we were
It is. We
connected.
still do a lot of literature, friendship, and literature.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. Friendship and literature. Friendship with Tai and the
Now
radar
Suki and
in
Yui gently nod
literature.
as well.
Hey, let's all take a picture together.
Yes!
We don't have one yet. right?
Please! Hey, you're right. Make sure you send it to me after.
Wait, can I brush my hair or something first?
That's
Wait, can I spend my $10,000 first? Or something?
Oh, you're fine. You already have the best money out of all of us. Scrumptious.
Scrumptious! Everyone get together.
I can't wait for
fit
this
you all
picture.
in. Okay.
Okay, do you think that
I
do you
will
think that
give you $10,000 if you fit us all in.
do you think that they'll actually like move closer? Do you think they're just gonna stay in the same spot?
I think because, Doki Doki had Sayori go behind Natsuki for, the cupcake stealing. I think they might.
That's what I was thinking. Never mind.
The small detail. Okay, everyone ready? And Chris.
Show me this picture. That was a whole picture. Hope that's not what I have.
Doki Doki.
Are you serious?
Doki Doki. Da, da, da. I'm really glad we talked about
Why don't they
this.
just show me? I want to like
If
see it.
this is the end of the game, I will be so sad. I will cry. It is easy to forget how far we come, with only 4 members. I am about
Yeah.
to cry
I
already.
have so many happy thoughts right now. Happy thoughts. I'm getting some really good inspiration for a poem.
Happy thoughts. No, I feel the same way. I kinda want to get some writing done.
Me
I
too.
am literally about to cry. Oh, dang! I would like that $10,000 pen, the $10,000 pen made out of pure gold right now.
Who's looking at me again? I'll do it too, but I might not feel like showing it.
That's okay.
4 members of the Literature Club disposed
Please give us
and turned their desks,
very-
each equipping themselves with a pen. Skinny give each other a quick glance and start writing immediately. Sayori stretches, then does the same. Monica's left tapping her pen against the paper, unsure of where to start.
Every day.
Just move your
Yeah,
hand!
man.
Right the way into his heart, baby!
Yo. Right away.
Monica mouse to herself.
Every day, I imagine a future where I can be with you. Ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba-ba. In my hand.
Read the dialogue, God! Come on!
Right the way into your heart. I was singing.
But in
okay?
this world of infinite choices, what would it take just to find full thoughts, memories, and inspiration? Monica navigates
find
past
your
her
special
mental
day.
barriers and begins to write. Doesn't matter what, just that it's something new.
1 second. I'm looking for something.
We did
There
it!
it is.
We beat Doki Doki!
Wait, what?
It's a new song. Doki Doki
Yes.
Lit Club Plus. The song's a
Am I
banger.
allowed to cry?
The song's a banger.
Am I allowed to cry?
Yeah, how can I do what you want? I love you, Dan.
Ariana. How long have we streamed?
Dan, you did a great job with the music. So did the other people.
I think streamed around like 30 hours of this.
Probably. Let's see, this stream has been probably about like 3 hours, probably about.
So about 28 hours. It can't be over. No. Can't be. It's not allowed to be over. I deny. I deny it. It's not allowed to be over. No.
This
no,
game
no.
is fantastic. This game was fantastic, dude. Yeah. Yeah, you better
I love
put some
that.
respect on Natsuki. thought they were just gonna show Monica.
I'm not a huge fan of games like this either. Just Doki Doki does it well. They better put a, spotlight on Sayori.
It manages horror and story
probably do.
so well. I don't know how they do that.
Dude, yeah. I love it.
Console porting? I forgot this game is on consoles.
Stupid.
Thank you, dear player, for enjoying our story of friendship and literature.
Friendship and
problem.
literature.
Can we please?
Anytime, Dan.
Made with Love by Team Salvato.
I'm not letting it be over. No.
Oh,
No,
yes,
no.
yes, 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 baby, let's go. Natsuki is totally me
Yes.
doing a picture. I have two poses. I either do a peace sign, or I got an
Or
achievement.
stand there idly.
I either do a peace sign, or I put my hand. I do like this.
Put your hand on your head.
Okay, let's see. So I got this. Everyone say cheese.
Imagine a future where I can be with you. Of course. Yo, you're making a mustache in the back.
I love this. I love that.
I was hoping for the deaths, but we got something much, much better than death.
Yes, and no one's covered. I mean, Natsuki's fingers are covered, but that's fine. We don't really need
Who
Natsuki's
cares?
fingers. We don't need Natsuki's fingers. And we did it. We beat it. Oh shoot. We finally beat Doki. I almost started another side story. We finally beat Doki Doki.
I don't want it to be over. Can we get a Doki Doki too?
Doki Doki too. This game was fantastic.
Please?
I love this. I love this picture. I love this picture. This picture is fantastic.
I don't want it to end. It's like books. I don't want the series to come to an end.
Only problem is that Monica looks like she's kissing me. I don't like that. Only problem with that.
Yeah.
I want I guess, I don't know what else count as a funny face with Monica. What else would Monica do? Let's be honest.
Be typing code and delete
Files.
them. Every day, I imagine a future where I can be with you. In my hand is a pen that will write a poem for me and you. In the world of infinite choices, what will it just to find that by no, okay. Wait, crap. My hand is a pen that will write a poem.
Yo, there's so much stuff in here. Like, they can hide stuff in so many places. There's probably so much I'm missing.
The enclosed down.
There's more in the thing. Oh my god, this is stupid.
With the way into his heart. Dun, 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 da, 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 da. What will it take just to find that special day? Just to find that special day.
Why am I wasting my time knowing that there's nothing here? Oh, you serious?
Yo,
I find something and of course it's not
hey.
openable. Of course.
Ugh. Ugh.
There's gonna be more stuff here that's not openable.
I don't want it to end. Can we just... I want a Doki Doki 2 now.
Probably get it eventually, honestly. Let's be honest. We'll probably get it eventually.
But what would they do for a second Doki Doki? Like, there's already an ending. Like, what are they gonna do? Go even farther back?
New timeline. Go
So
to
a
the
new timeline.
go
where
to-
it's an
go-
actual dating sim?
go back to where they were in middle school.
We need to do Doki Doki mods.
Yeah.
I love this.
We'll do it solo. I won't do it on stream. We played enough Doki Doki on stream that I want to do.
I feel like yeah, the viewers deserve it to come to an end. Unless this gets like, unless the stream somehow blows up, which it won't. Let's be real here.
I mean, these streams have done really well. Like, 35 views,
Stream.
55 views, like that.
That's pretty good for our standards.
And I think 61 for another one.
Unless it like blows up more than before. Like, how many?
Are you serious?
How much would it take?
There's so much stuff in these files.
It's literally nothing. What are you doing?
I'm bored. I have nothing to do. Backup.
Every day,
System.
I imagine a future where I can be with you.
I think one of these worked actually.
In my home, write a poem for me and you. The ink flows into a dark puddle. Just move
Yeah,
your
that's one.
hand right away.
This okay. The thing is, this game probably has so much stuff that I don't know about, right?
Yeah.
Like there's so much still hiding in these files, and you know it. Everyone knows there's so much still hiding in these files. But I don't want to waste my time. I'll just wait for Matt Pat to do it, honestly.
Was it worth $15?
Totally.
In my opinion, because, you know, I didn't pay for it, especially because I didn't pay for it, but yeah, definitely. Especially all that side story. Like, even just the base game, yeah, that's worth quite a bit.
The side stories are worth $15 in my opinion.
By themselves. Then you have the base game.
Okay, so
That's great.
So let me think. So I'm doing some math. I'm just gonna estimate it by the nearest like 30 or whatever. So 5 hours, 30 minutes. That was our first stream. Okay. Then another 5 hours. So that is 10 hours and 30 minutes. Then 10 hours plus 5, 15 hours. But then there's 30. That's 16 hours. 16 plus 4 is 20. Plus 30. 21. No, sorry. No. 20, 30. Whatever. I'm so lost. Okay, 20, 30. Then the stream has been like about 3 hours. So that's like exactly a full day.
We spent an entire day on this game.
I spent a day
I
playing.
say for, you know, $15, that's extremely good. For $15.
Right?
Especially with games nowadays just being wackadoodle.
Not necessarily.
60. Some games are wackadoodle.
So tomorrow is gonna be really interesting. I'm thinking of streaming either two things. I want to stream either.
Say what they are. What's the prize? Hey.
I want to stream something,
Surprising.
and then I also want to stream Mario Golf.
Something or another. Especially Mario Golf, because you know that gets you special stuff. Good stuff. Good.
Well, with that all being said,
Followers.
I'm gonna put some music on.
Viewers for some reason.
I'm about to put some music on in the background. Actually, wait. What's the best song in the game? What's the best song in the game?
Doki Doki is just putting on Doki Doki is just gonna nostalgia. Not exactly nostalgia either. It's just kind of been so long to just
Dun
listen
dun
to
dun
it.
dun dun dun. Doki Doki. But
It's pretty good. Pom Pom is definitely better.
every day I imagine a future where I can be with you. In my hand there's a pen to write a poem of me and you.
Of me and you.
Why don't I have the Your Reality? Is there like an instrumental for Your Reality?
A piece of turtle into your hand, right way into his heart.
But
Every day, I imagine a future where
I might listen to this real quick. Okay, so follow the channel for one of like this and you want to see more. Click the notification bell to get
I do
notified
wanna see more.
whenever I do another live stream. Yeah, and I guess that's it. So until next time, you wonderful, 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 beautiful people. This is Ty Little Tech Guy out, probably playing Doki Doki for the last time in a good while, unless they make Doki Doki 2. Goodbye.
I am
Wow.
about to cry.